We are live from Santa Fe. The sun has already set. The rain has been coming down, but Clay Roberts, Brandon Williams here to call the final game of the week here in Santa Fe. Brandon, how you feeling, man?
I am doing fantastic. Final game of the regular season for both teams, also for us. Let's have some fun in the process.
And no doubt about it, there's only one place you can catch it, and that's the Clear Life Media game of the week. Folks, we are actually already in progress here. The game rolling. Santa Fe turns the ball over on a fumble on the opening drive, and Terry recovers it. But now Terry is actually giving the ball up in return, and Santa Fe will have the ball. So really all you've missed is a couple of trade-offs, a couple of turnovers, if you will, and, shaved a few minutes off the clock for you there, folks.
No doubt. We pick it up, 9:16 to go, first quarter, 1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball spotted at their own 34-yard line, man in motion, a lot of movement. And we are going to have our first penalty up tonight. Looks like it could be encroachment. Oh, no, actually it's going to be a false start on Santa Fe. It's going to push them back 5 yards.
And so far, it seems like the game plan has been much of what Santa Fe has done all season long, which is hand the ball to Mancuso, let him run. We've seen it's been of a pro-style offense. They're also throwing a bit with Norman in the backfield. On the other side, we've seen Terry. They like to spread the ball and run with it. They have, I believe, the starting quarterback has no passing touchdowns this season, but he does lead their team in rushing, so that'll be something interesting to watch on the other side of the ball.
Oh, no doubt. They do have a couple of athletes that can cause problems for Santa Fe, namely Jaquan Thomas, number 4, who also is one of the quarterbacks that you might see tonight, and we'll touch on that when they get the ball back. 1st and 15. Play action. Actually, it's going to be a handoff to Mancuso. Mancuso passed the 30. It's around the 32-yard line, so he'll pick up about 3 on that play.
And the Rangers are content to stack the box and try to shut down Mancuso. They're looking to overload that line and hope for some penetration to stop the run. Unfortunately, the issue with that is if Mancuso can get past that initial blitz, there's no one between him and the end zone except a couple defensive backs. So it'll be an interesting chess match to see.
2nd down and 12 at their own 32-yard line. 8:43 to go here, first quarter. We are scoreless here in Santa Fe. Man in motion going to the far side, and it is Norman back. He's got a ton of pressure. He'll get the screen off to Mancuso, 35-40, and he's going to get the first down, hit out of bounds at around the 44-yard line. Tackle made by Imran Lalani.
Yeah, man, you see, again, we talk about Terry trying to bring the blitz. The Rangers are trying to blitz. Another way to kill that blitz, we talk about it every week, the screen. So what happens is all those blitzers see the quarterback with the football, and they get the hungry eyes. They start charging straight ahead, trying to make the sack, and then the ball just sails over their head to, hopefully, if the play is executed correctly, to a running back or receiver with blockers out in front. And again, all those blitzers are now behind the line of scrimmage.
And after a little bit of debate, it is indeed a first down as they move the yard markers. 1st and 10 for the Indians at their own 44-yard line. 8:27 to go, first quarter. They're going to come out of a nice set. 2 tight end formation, receiver to the far side. And they'll stack the box. It'll be a toss to Mancuso, trying to get past a couple of defenders. Won't. Stopped at around the 45 at that line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Damian Sims, number 44. He is their leading tackler with 57 stops on the season.
Yeah, good defense there by Terry. You just want to swarm to the ball when it gets in the running back's hands. And like we said, that's Santa Fe's MO, is to run the ball. This is a school that's all about the spirit. They're all about the efficiency and all about putting their best foot forward. You see, even in the rain, they've got a packed out bleacher section here.
2nd and 9. Norman back, steps up, throws, heaving long downfield, and that's going to be incomplete. There's going to be a pass interference call because Imran Lalani was all over number 6, Rowdy Lofton. So Santa Fe is going to move the chains to get a first down in Terry territory.
Yeah, Imrani was absolutely just in the path of the receiver there. You cannot stand between the receiver and the path of the football. You have to play the ball yourself. You have to look up, find that football, and pursue the football. If you are blocking the route, blocking the path, that is pass interference. And that's why that was called there. Even if the ball was way downfield, seemed uncatchable, you have to give your receiver a chance to get down there and make a play.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. And in motion goes to the near side, and it'll be a toss again to Mancuso. And this time, the Terry defense all over that play. Actually, it was number 13, Noah Nelson. He was stopped by Sims, number 44, for the Rangers, and that is a loss of 4. Make it 2nd and 14 at the Ranger 44-yard line.
Yeah, and that's what Liberty is going to have to do, or excuse me, not Liberty. Terry is going to have to do if they want to. If they want to win this ball game, they have to control the run game and make Santa Fe dribble left-handed.
Norman back in the pocket, steps up, throws high, pass is going to be incomplete, in and out of the hands of a wide open Bryce Horner, number 18. Had the ball, had the first down, just could not reel that one in. So a 3rd and long situation facing Santa Fe at the Terry 44-yard line. 7:03 to go first quarter. We're just warming up here. Final game of the regular season for Terry and Santa Fe. Also our final game of the season here on Clear Life Media. So why don't you join us?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, let folks know we got one final game, and there's no place we'd rather be than here. It's normally sunny Santa Fe, but the weather change and the time change got a little dark here tonight.
3rd down and 14. Norman in the pocket's got pressure. Looks, throws, has a man, and it is. Are they going to give him the catch? Doesn't look like they are. Intended for number 4, Dalion Nelson.
Yeah, just a high ball. And again, that's that pressure, you know, and it seems like Terry is content to blitz, and, you know, live by the blitz, die by the blitz, essentially. Try to get pressure in the backfield, stop the run that way, and manage to, you know, get that quarterback, get Norman moving around and make these throws difficult. You see Santa Fe is going to line up in the punt formation here.
Set to return is number 13, Brandon Williams, no relation. And that punt is blocked. And is a loose ball picked up by Terry, and it is going to be tackled down inside the 10 to around the 8-yard line. Number 23.
Trey Reyes. Trey Reyes got the penetration, got back there with the quickness, and blocks that punt. Special teams playing dividends here early.
Reyes, their is one of their top tacklers, 37 stops on the season. He's going to add a blocked punt and a recovery to his credit. And my, oh my, Terry, which has scored only 6 points in the last 3 games, has a 1st and goal at the Santa Fe 8 with 6:40 to go here in the quarter.
It would not shock me to see Santa Fe continue the pressure game. You have to be careful here in the red zone because, you know, you can't give up just a few yards, because a few yards could be 6 points. But I expect them to blitz and try to upset this already hesitant, already rocky offense.
In at quarterback, their Wildcat formation, Jaquin Thomas. Man in motion, Blaine, and it's going to be Thomas trying to turn the corner, and he will get past a couple of defenders, stopped at around the 7-yard line, broke one tackle, but ran into a host of Indians. Jackson Smith, Noah Nelson, and Justin Beard among those making the stop. So at the end of the day, he ends up getting all of 1 yard.
Yeah, and that's one thing that Santa Fe always does well. I know they're 3-6 on the season, 1-5 in conference, but they consistently play good hustle football. We talk about it every time we're here. You know, you're going to see them for all 60 minutes. The first person may not make the tackle, but you better believe there's a host of green coming in right behind it.
Dennis Velasquez in at quarterback, and he looks the handoff, and that play is not going to happen as the Indians storm through, busting that play up. Number 21, Paul Rivera, in the backfield almost as soon as the ball carrier had the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of those, if you didn't have instant replay, you might say, did he jump off sides? He got back there so quick. My goodness. Perfectly called blitz as well from the defensive coordinator for Santa Fe. Just thundering through the line there, getting right off that edge and blowing up that play. You know, we talk about the offensive woes of Terry, and they continue here as they have gotten nothing so far on a 1st and goal off that block punt.
3rd and goal for Terry. Velasquez, lefty, shotgun formation, 3 receivers set. He's going to roll over to the near side, looking, throws, and that ball is going to be incomplete. Intended for number 12, Robert Shaw, as that ball is incomplete, and Terry is going to bring the field goal unit in.
Yeah, I think you have to. I mean, you gave the stat right there. They were outscored how many? One more time?
They were outscored 145-6 in their last 3 games.
Yeah, so they will. That's about 50% of their offensive output if they can kick a field goal here. So you have to go for the field goal in my mind if you're Terry.
Set to make the kick is Shaw, as it will be a 22-yard field goal, 27-yard field goal attempt. High kick is up, and that kick is blocked. And the Indians are going to recover, as special teams going back and forth on each other.
My goodness. Special teams, they say it's all about offense, it's all about defense, but special teams can be just as important. When you talk about field position, you talk about turnovers. We're going to get to see it here with block punt, block kick. And, Santa Fe with the ball back. Good stand there by the defense in the goal line situation.
And they will get the ball back at their own 20-yard line with 5:02 to go here in the first quarter. We're still scoreless here on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week. So we'll see the Indians with Norman at quarterback and a stoppage of play. Take a look and see what the problem is. Is it a timeout? Nope. Looks like something with the officials looking to gather together. And again, 5 minutes, 2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Both teams came in with losing streaks. We've mentioned Terry, but Santa Fe has had a rough go of it as well. They've lost four in a row.
Yeah, you got to think you want to close out the season with a win. That's got to kind of be the mindset is close out, send, it's senior night here. So we want to make sure to send home, obviously Santa Fe wants to go home happy, and you got to think that the Terry side wants to send home all these fans. They packed out this side of the stadium. Send them home miserable. That's my mindset if I'm a coach, if I'm a player. So and obviously Santa Fe, protect your home turf, protect your ground.
And it looks like they're going to spot the ball where the recovery was made on the block kick. So it's a 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. And it will be a handoff. And it is going to be Mancuso, and he is not going to get a lot of yardage as this Terry defense really stepping up and limiting Santa Fe's ground game here in the early going.
Yeah, absolutely. That's got to be the mindset. Again, we talk about sell out and stop the run. Force Santa Fe to do what they don't do as well, which is pass the ball. Even if you can make them into a passing situation, you still blitz and you still make them do what they don't do well a little worse,
Second down coming up, and Mancuso's got a hold. Mancuso to the 20, to the 25, and he is going to be down and around the 28-yard line. Big gain there for Mancuso as he rips past the defense and gets a first down for the Indians.
Yeah, and that is the danger. That is the worry, that if the running back, if Mancuso in this case, can get past that initial blitz, then there's nothing between him and the end zone except defensive backs. So keep an eye out for that. They might win most of the battles, but it will only take one to really bust a big game.
Two tight end formation for the Indians. And again, they will go at Mancuso on first down. And Mancuso is not going to get to the 30-yard line because the defense up Terry, led by number 15, Jaden Robinson, there to make the stop. Robinson, 50 tackles on the season. He's got 51 on the year now.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, keep selling out for the run. Just keep trying to make sure that the Santa Fe team cannot get hot going down the stretch, going down as this game goes, because they're going to play hard for 60 minutes. Just make life miserable in return.
Play action, Norman back, looking downfield, throws, has a man downfield, caught, reception is made. Looked at that receiver, looks like that is number 18, that is Bryce Horner, and the reception, first down, Santa Fe.
Big pass right there. It's not what Santa Fe really does well, like we said, but if they can start getting that going, it's going to be nightmare situation for Terry.
And Horner able to make up for the drop that he had on the previous drive. 1st and 10 for the Indians at the 45-yard line. Mancuso in the backfield. Pestek is the up back, and it'll be Mancuso, and he is not going to get anywhere. He has got to the line of scrimmage. And again, Damian Sims there on the stop.
Sims just beat his man up front. That's all that was. By the time the ball got in Mancuso's hands, that offensive lineman was about 2-3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and just, Sims was just waiting to see where the ball went so he could lose that offensive lineman and go toward the football. Great defensive play there. 2nd
and 9 coming up for the Indians. And again, they're in an uncomfortable situation. This is a team that thrives on the ball, making those second down situations short. They've been long often thus far. And Norman back, rolls out to the far side, looking. Steps up, and he's just going to throw that one away. pressure there by number 15, Jaden Robinson. And also Jordan Randall in there bringing the heat as well. That's an incomplete pass and a 3rd down and 11 coming up for the Indians. 2:06 to go here in the first quarter. Scoreless here in Santa Fe.
Yeah, and just a good play there by first of all the defense to contain Norman and make sure he can't scramble out of the pocket. And then a good heads-up play as well for Mason Norman to throw that ball away. Don't try to force it. You've still got 3rd down. You may not get anything here, but just throw the ball away, protect the football. You've already had 1 turnover on offense. It was a fumble, but you don't want to add an interception to that as well.
3rd down and 11 coming up. Norman back to throw, looking, just going to swing it high in the direction of Smith, and Smith gets just to the 45-yard line, just got to the original line of scrimmage.
That was actually a set up there on the screen. They attempted to throw the screen. They wanted to see who was going to be open, and they had DeLeon Wilson running downfield just in case he got open. But Norman decides to go to the screen, decides to play it safe, keep the underneath ball, but no go. Good defense there by Terry.
Williams standing deep at his own 20-yard line. They're going to run a fake, and it passes going to be incomplete. Tried to go with some trickeration. The ball was intended for Jaden Bailey, number 32. Jackson Smith just threw it a bit wide because Bailey was wide open, and had he caught the ball, we're probably looking at 6-0.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Folks, close trickeration play right there. And I understand we've got Caitlin Pristine down on the sideline. Caitlin, who you got?
Hey everyone, it's Caitlin Pristine, and I am back with the game of the week. Tonight I have the pleasure of speaking with Morgan. Morgan, introduce yourself.
I'm Morgan Falcon. I'm 18 years old today, actually. It's my birthday, and I'm so grateful to have this opportunity. I'm on the dance team, as you can see by my uniform, and I'm more than grateful to have this opportunity to be kicking for cash.
Okay, so to fill y'all in real quick, so today is the kick for cash. Morgan will have a chance to kick from the 10-yard line. If she makes it, she wins $1,000 today. If she misses it, sadly, then she still goes home with $500. Doesn't that sound great?
It's awesome. It sounds amazing. I'm so grateful.
And how are you going to ensure that you're going to win tonight?
Well, I'll just pray that everything goes well. I know the turf is wet, so I hope I don't Charlie Brown it. But I'm hoping to, I actually practiced a lot, so keep my leg locked, keep my eyes down, and just kick it as hard as I can.
Okay, well, there you have it, folks. And as always, the Indians fans and us will be cheering you on. We're so excited for you. Back to you, Clay.
Thank you so much, Caitlin. Terry on the move here is 3rd and about 5. Good luck to that young lady.
Oh, no doubt. We will certainly be looking forward to that. Reception on the previous play made by Shaw. Gain of 4 makes it 3rd down and 6 for Terry at the Santa Fe 40-yard line. Final seconds of the first quarter ticking off. We'll see if Terry will run a play. It looks like they won't because the play clock is a second ahead.
It will line up. We'll see what comes of it here.
3, 2, 1, and that is the end of the first quarter. First quarter complete. Both teams had special teams breakdowns, but no score here on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
This is Gardy with Clear Life. We're opening 3 spots for new broadcast sponsors, starting at only $300 a month. Fight broadcasts, high school sports, podcasts, community stories, and updates. Drop a comment or send an email to info@clearlifemedia.com.
Hi, my name is Logan. You're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week. It has been a story of special teams so far, as we have seen blocked punts, block kicks, and faked punts all in the first quarter, but all to the score of 0-0. The Indians are tied with Terry. The big goose eggs on the board across the board.
Both teams in their final games of the 2024 season looking to end on a high note. 3rd down and 6 coming up. Velasquez in at quarterback for Terry. 3 receivers set as he will hand the ball off, and it is going to be a game of about a yard, maybe 2. That was JaQuinn Thomas on the carry.
Just simple little run play. And what Terry is looking to do is spread the field out. They want to put those receivers as far out on the sidelines as they can to hope that the defense spreads out with them and creates more run lanes in between the tackles. It moves out that defense so you have less bodies to run through. But so far, Santa Fe playing good, disciplined football and being able to attack the gaps, attack the football, and maintain Terry as we now have a 4th and 4, and they will go for it.
No doubt they'll go for it here. A 3-receiver set heading out to the far side as he's got Eric Wheeler in the backfield with him. Velasquez in shotgun, and looks like they will call a timeout. We'll take the timeout with them. 11:14 to go here in the first half. We are scoreless on a wet Friday night here on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
My name's Thomas with Garcia's Detailing, and we're out here at Clear Life Media in League City, Texas, and we're about to be working on the Sierra HD 2500. We're going to be doing a 2-stage paint correction. We're going to be laying down our ceramic System X. We're going to be doing a 5-year warranty for these guys. This truck's going to shine like never before with the hands of Garcia's Detailing, because when you put love into the art, it shows.
Hi, I'm Frances Langston, and you're watching Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week. 4th down attempt coming up here as we're going to look at the field goal that was blocked earlier.
4th down coming up. Velasquez has got pressure in there. It's a stoppage of play, and it looks like it's going to be a false start against Terry. Well, with the determination, false start looks like it will push them back 5 yards. So they've got now a 4th and 10 back to their original lineup scrimmage, the 44-yard line of Santa Fe.
Yeah, and Brandon, that is a nightmare penalty. You're already going for it on 4th and 4, and you've now eliminated that option as the punt team will come out. You took it from 4th and 4 to 4th and 9. That's got to be frustrating as a head coach. But, I mean, when your team sits at 2 and 7, it's been a frustrating season already. So you're just kind of hoping to close out and get those underclassmen some good reps going forward for the next season.
Shaw is set to punt. Back deep for Santa Fe. Number 5, Jackson Smith. He's around his own 10-yard line. And the punt is off. It's a high punt. It is going to be fair catch by Smith, and it is a 1st and 10 for Santa Fe. They will spot the ball. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 18-yard line. So Santa Fe has got 82 yards to go. Well, actually even longer than that, because it looks like they're going to spot it now at the 16, so make it 84 yards to go with 11:03 to go first half.
And I know the scoreboard says 0-0, but Santa Fe has definitely had the more successful offense so far. They've been able to pass a little bit, run a little bit, at least see a little bit of daylight on this dark and cloudy night. You know, I keep saying Liberty. Terry is having a very difficult time on their offensive side of the ball.
And hand off to Mancuso. Mancuso gets past a couple of defenders, gets to around the 24-yard line. Gain of about 8 on that play. He bobbled the ball initially, but was able to hold on. Got past a couple of defenders. They're going to give him the 23-yard line. A 7-yard carry for Mancuso on a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and that's those little plays like that are like 6-7 yards. That's what Santa Fe has that Terry is having a hard time maintaining.
2nd down coming up. There's going to be a fullback dive, and it's a nice play for number 23, Tucker Peshatag, the senior, plowing forward, moving the ball and getting it spotted at the 31-yard line, a gain of 8.
And that's a quick fullback handoff right there. It happens so quick that it can normally catch the defense sleeping. If they're waiting for those long runs to develop, then all of a sudden the ball carrier is Peshatag. He's that up front fullback. It happens so quick that the defense may not be ready. You could see 8-yard gains like that.
Peshatag is the man in motion. He'll hand it off to Mancuso, and Mancuso is going to get to around the 34-yard line, so he'll pick up 3 on that play. 2nd and 7 with 9:54 to go here in the first half.
And if I'm Coach Blake Ryder on this one, I want to run the ball one more time here on 2nd down, hope that you get a few extra yards, and then take a shot. Because they're establishing a run now, a pattern of run. They have the defense on their toes just a little bit, and now you can set up your pass with that.
Second down coming up, and it's going to be a reverse, and it is going to be Norman, and that is not going to get much as the Terry defense was there to stop number 4, DeLeon Wilson. Minimal gain on that play. Makes it a third down situation. They're going to spot the ball at the 35, so at the end of the day, he ended up with just 1 yard.
Yeah, good little end around there. And what you've established now is that we could hand the ball to 3 or 4 different players, but actually it looks like
a penalty.
Yeah, penalty, and that.
Oh, and that's going to take them back, holding, and it'll take them back to the 25-yard line.
Penalties kill drives, Brandon, every single time. Penalties kill drives. That absolutely takes out the play action that I was mentioning on the previous play, because now all of a sudden, instead of trying to get a third and about 3 or 4, now you're looking at a second and about, what would you say that is?
Second and 16.
16? I was going to say 17.
Yeah.
Your math's better than mine.
They'll need to get to the 41 for the first down. Shotgun set for Norman. He will drop back steps, throws, has a man over the middle. Ball is caught by Wilson, and Wilson will be stopped at around the 29-yard line. So he will get about 4, maybe 5 yards, depending on the spot.
Just a quick little slant right there, and actually good job by Norman, I say, to not throw it into the path of the continued route, because there are defenders there. Watch, the ball comes underneath, bang, into the open space. Just pick up a few yards, make this third down a 3rd and 9, and a little bit more manageable. I think that's kind of the mindset you have to have in a 2nd and 16.
3rd and 9 coming up, 3 receivers set for the Indians as Norman drops back, has pressure, trying to avoid the rush, and he is going to be stopped. Number 11, keep calling his name here thus far, Jordan Randall with the rush, as that ball is incomplete, and we have got a man down at around the 25-yard line. Let's go ahead and take a break here. 8:33 to go here in the first half. Final game of the regular season for all of us here on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
Hey everybody, it's AJ with Hippie Fertilizing. We are here to help fix your lawn. Does it currently look brown, dead, dry, patchy? We'll call it Hippie. We can help turn it around. And one of the best ways to do that is with our Hippie Juice Plus application to revitalize your soil, your turf, and help give you a lush green lawn you're looking for. Please fill out our contact form at hippiefertilizing.com, because nobody knows grass like a hippie. Peace.
The backyard. For some, it's an escape. For others, it's a place where the family can play, relax, and have fun. Whether you're hanging with your family or tailgating with your buddies, everyone needs a backyard they're proud of. At the heart of it all, the grill. At Texas Star Grill Shop, we help you build your backyard dreams. Visit one of our 4 locations throughout Houston for the best barbecue grills and outdoor kitchens. Texas Star Grill Shop. Best grills at the best price.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week, and it was a late decision, but the referees have just thrown a flag for intentional grounding on the previous play.
Yeah, I would actually agree with that call, because Norman was throwing the ball to save himself from the sack that would have put them deeper in their own territory. So I'm a little surprised that it came late, but at the same time, there was the injury. As we take a look, pressured there, Randall barreling in, and he was just throwing that ball for dear life.
At 22 in the vicinity, Mancuso in the vicinity, but he did not get out of the tackle box, and the ball did not make it past the line of scrimmage. So yeah, I think that is the right call, even if it does come in very, very late.
4th down coming up as we await the punt. A high snap, and that ball is not going to get much of anything, and the Indians' special teams hurting them once again, as Jackson Smith, not able to get the punt off, ends up hitting a Terry defender, and now for the 2nd time this evening, Terry has got excellent field position. They are deep in Santa Fe territory. We'll see where they spot the ball. Looks like they're going to spot it around the 17-yard line.
It looked like some of the Santa Fe coaches are trying to argue that since the punt was blocked and then going the opposite way, then because you see him on the field, Coach Ryder arguing.
Yeah, he's running hot.
It looks like he's trying to argue that it should be Santa Fe ball. That's not how that works. I'm sorry, Coach. the ball you are still in possession of, that's a terrible punt, by the way. That is atrocious. So the ball is punted. That is a down attempt. If the ball makes it past the line of scrimmage, now you have punted and turned over possession. It does not make it past the line of scrimmage. It's batted down. That means it is still in your possession to try to pick up the first down. If it's recovered by you, that's a failed fourth down conversion. So that is Terry football any way you slice it.
And that is Jamarian Blaine with the ball, number 1 for Terry, and he scoots past the 10-yard line. Looks like he is going to be close to a first down. Looks like they're going to spot him at around the 9-yard line.
It would not shock me to see Santa Fe get a sideline warning because they have about 4 coaches on the field right now. They are hot. Terry's subbing in and out. And you know, it's got to be one of those things where Terry's just thinking we need points because, you know, they've scored, what, 6 points in the last 5 games, you said? So, yeah, they get some points on the board. You know, let's show that we can play football. That's got to be the mindset. And they've got those receivers spread extremely wide right now, this close to the end zone.
Second down, and the ball is bobbled. Velasquez is going to be stuffed almost immediately as the exchange between Velasquez and the back, you know, just did not work out.
Yeah, it's just been, you know, when it rains, it pours, and the rain has stopped, but it's still going pretty rough so far for Terry on offense and Santa Fe on offense as well. But like I said, the glimmer of hope for Santa Fe are those little passes that they've been able to complete, the little runs that have gone for 7-8 yards. You know, you kind of have the feeling that Santa Fe is going to break at least 1 or 2 of those in the game. Terry so far, even when they have the ball inside the 10, they are struggling to pick up any yardage at all.
Velasquez will hand the ball off, and that is going to be a touchdown as number 6, Eric Wheeler, their leading touchdown scorer this season, is going to get his 5th of the season. 7-yard run, and it is 6-0 Terry with 6:48 to go here in the first half. Let's look at the replay.
Yeah, and it's as simple as this. They just overcommitted to one side of the ball, did Santa Fe, overcommitted to the left side, and that opened up the opposite end for Wheeler to just waltz into the end zone. Easy score there for the young man as they've doubled their offensive production for the last 6 games.
No doubt, and that ball is blocked and tipped in the air, and it's a loose ball, and it is skittering, and that is going to be just a dead ball as the extra point is blocked. Special teams has not been special here for neither team here in the first 18 minutes of this ball game. But nonetheless, Terry gets the ball in the end zone. Courtesy of the Wheeler touchdown, it is 6-0 here on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
Live in Santa Fe for the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
Has a first down, got a block, is going to score!
Don't be surprised. Insurance companies offer bad deals for injury claims. And many lawyers, they take the bad deal, they move on to the next case.
Mitchell is going to be stuffed.
You have a choice. Hire a lawyer who will do the work. Set the tone against the insurance companies so that you get the max for your injury case. So call Lone Star Injury Attorneys, where we do the work. We punish the insurance companies when they give bad deals. Lone Star Injury Attorneys is a proud sponsor of the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Hi, my name is Blake Ryder. You're watching Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week. You see here the all-in-one Tents and Event Center replay as Terry picking up the first points of the game. Kickoff is underway.
And that is fielded by Smith. And Smith has a seam. Smith to the 40, 45, stopped short of the 45-yard line, past the 45 with a host of Indians and Rangers on top of him. As it is now a 1st and 10. Looks like they'll spot the ball around the 44-yard line. Great field position here for Santa Fe with an opportunity to get on the scoreboard with 6:39 to go here in the first half.
And you have to have that mindset. You know, you have to have the mindset of we have to tie this thing up. We need points. Let's live 4 yards at a time if we have to with Mancuso. Let's complete some short passes. Do whatever we have to. The home run may not come, but you can still score points with singles and doubles. Let's see what Santa Fe calls here on first down with the best field position of the night for them.
1st and 10 for the Indians. Hashtag is the H-back. And it will be a handoff to Mancuso. Mancuso trying to get through the line, and he is not going to get much of anything. Number 57, Angel Schmickus Aguilon is there with the stop. And my friends, this is a big young man, number 57. He's got to be about, maybe about 280, 285. 79's also a big guy as well, Christopher Valdez. So that size is actually frustrating them thus far.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You see Mancuso got the ball and was honestly tiptoeing. He wasn't sure where the holes were. That's, my goodness, you see a good pass there by Santa Fe.
Completion made. Yeah, the completion made. Sorry about that. Completion made there by Jackson Smith. And it's going to move the Indians into Terry territory there with the first down.
Absolutely good pass. And that's kind of the hope of Santa Fe there is they, if Terry wants to make them dribble left-handed, then they can get those little short passes. It'll all of a sudden make Terry start to second-guess what they can and can't call on defense. You have to play good football as passing and running. So you see, again, they go back to the run here.
And not much of anything as he gets about a yard there as that tackle was made by number 15, Jaden Robinson. Gain of about 1, so a 2nd and 9 coming up with 5:22 to go here in the first half.
And I tell you, Terry is absolutely managing to make things frustrating for the offensive line. I don't know if it's the size like you talked about or maybe it's the blitz, but we're seeing these running backs get the ball and they're handling it with a little bit of a tiptoe now.
And that is a reverse to Smith. The Smith's got the 40. Smith's got a first down, turned the corner, found the seam, and he gets the first down on the reverse. Little trickeration there as we look at the replay. Fooled the Terry defense. Smith able to turn the corner just enough. Gets past the 40, got the first down, leaped for the first down, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Indians at the 34-yard line.
And that's set up with those running back plays. You're handing the ball off, and now all of a sudden that defensive line shifts to one side to stop that running back again, and the reverse takes it the opposite way. Here he goes again.
And again, a nice run, a bruising run, and he's gone. Whoa! Blake Mancuso finding the end zone, spinning off like a top, and goes 34 yards for the tutty.
Yeah, we talked about him being a little hesitant on previous runs, trying to find the opening. The reverse made that defense a little hesitant. It made the defense on their toes a bit. Allowed Mancuso to find the hole, find the opening, come through, and when he met that linebacker, he was able to meet him with intensity.
Garrett Johnson set to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and that ball was partially blocked and missed. Well, it kind of just figures the way special teams is going tonight. It happens. But we are going to get the replay as Mancuso breaks off a couple of tackles. Spin move. Use that on NCAA, people. Get past your defenders, get in the end zone, and tie it up. 6-6 on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
The thing is nobody's going to see all the mess ups. I'm Nelson Negron.
And I'm Rihanna Negron.
And we're fighting. I'm Nelson Negron.
And I'm Rihanna Negron.
And we are Provident Oak Financial. Provident Oak Financial is a Christian-owned investment and Provident Oak Financial is a Christian-owned financial planning and investment firm.
We like to focus on your values and your beliefs and your investment strategies.
With Provident Oak Financial, you're not just a client, you're family. Scan the QR code for your free financial scorecard.
Provident Oak Financial, faith, family, and your financial future.
Hi, my name is Jessica, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week, and we are all tied up 6-6 after the Blake Mancuso score on the previous drive, and neither team's able to complete their extra points.
As we are set to kick with Garrett Johnson, and it is going to be a high kick that is going to be fielded at around the 10, 20, 30 to around the 35, maybe the 40-yard line. That return there was made by number 5, Armando Izaguirre.
And there is a flag on the play. I got to believe that one's going to come back. Normally, anytime you see a kick return spring like that, when they haven't been springing all night, it's normally because somebody held onto a jersey a little too long. We'll wait to see what the call is. Either a hold or a block in the back.
Oh.
Ooh. That is worse.
Oh, indeed. 15-yarder. Those are never good, as an excellent return by Izagiri is going to be wiped out and puts them back at the 24-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Rangers with 4:28 to go here in the first half in a tie ball game.
Yeah, and the Terry offense is already struggling heavily. I know they have 6 points, but it was with the ball inside the 10 already. They had it in their on a previous possession as well, unable to score on that one. So see if they can maybe get something going here, and you got to think Santa Fe going to try to do everything to stop that.
Velasquez in at quarterback, drops back, the lefty throws, and ball is going to be caught. Ball is loose. They're going to say incomplete. Oh, not sure on that one. Catch was intended for Robert Shaw, and the officials saying incomplete. That is an either way kind of play.
Yeah, that's an interesting one to me, because I thought from my angle he made a football move, if that's that's the terminology they use. Thought he had the ball in his hand and was making a step, taking some steps, but either way, referee has a better view than we do, so we're going to call it incomplete and move on to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 indeed, 4:20 to go here in the first half. 6-6 is our score here on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week. And they are going to go with 4 wide receivers, 3 to the far side. Velasquez wait for a gun and a flag on the play. That came way back, and looks like it's going to be a delay of game. So
my goodness.
Make it 2nd and 15 for the Rangers at their own 19-yard line. And like you mentioned earlier, Clay, you want to try to end the season on a high note, and thus far, especially on the offensive side, they are not getting that.
Yeah, no doubt. It's one of those where if Terry could find a way to pull this one out, find a way to win, it's kind of like the car across the finish line and the wheels are, sputtering and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're just hoping to get the W here and end on a high note.
Velasquez, quick throw. Ball is going to be caught by Thomas, and Thomas won't get much on that play as he gets to around maybe the 18-yard line. Maybe past the 20, to around the 21, maybe the 22-yard line. So it's a gain of about 3.
I'll tell you what, Brendan, you kind of want to look and see who on your team has some enthusiasm, who has some energy, and maybe try to get them the ball, because obviously so far, it's just been tough going for this offense. And Thomas had a little bit of fire in his step there. Maybe see if he can run something to get the ball in his hands a little bit more often.
3rd down and long coming up. Velasquez back, steps up, throws screen, and that play is not happening. Ho, ho, ho! Number 20, Justin Masick, there with a huge hit, introducing himself.
And as I said, who has the energy, who has the enthusiasm? Watch how slow the offensive line develops this screen. This is a screen play. And look where the offensive linemen are. They're behind the play. You have to get off of your defender. You have to shed that defender and get out to position so that your receiver doesn't get blown up like that. Good hustle play by the Santa Fe defense, but lack of hustle from Terry's offensive line is what caused that.
4th down coming up. Shaw is the punter, as it is Smith waiting it around his own 47-yard line. And that looks like that's going to be a delay. And are they going to get the timeout in time? They did. So 2 minutes, 56 seconds to go here in the first half. It is a 6-6 tie here in Santa Fe on our regular season finale on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
Embrace the chaos. Visit riotsports.co to learn more and purchase product. And use discount code CL10 to save.
Hi, my name is Kane Shirk, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Live Media.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week is all tied up. It's 2 minutes, 56 seconds left in the first half. So far, it has been a lot of special teams, and a lot of interesting special teams plays and sputtering offenses so far as we get ready for a punt.
Shaw is waiting to do the punting, and Smith at around his own 47-yard line. Low snap. And the punt is going to be high and fielded by Smith. Loses the football and falls on it around the 48-yard line. He had some room once he got past the first defender, but he lost control of the ball and missed an opportunity to get the Indians well into Ranger territory.
Yeah, he had one man to beat, and I will say good job by that defender to reach out, hook the arm, hook that football, and it caused the fumble there. It was one of those, in a sense, it was a big yardage-saving tackle. And you don't think about that much when you're on the kick return. If you can just get an arm on the football and force that ball out, you can change the whole complexion of the game. So good play there. First really good play we've seen on either side for special teams.
1st and 10 as Norman will take the ball back. He'll swing the ball. The catch is made by Lofton. Lofton is going to bounce past a few defenders, gets past the 45. He's going to be close to a first down. See where they spot him at. They're going to spot him a yard short, so he is at the 43-yard line. Gain of 9 on that play.
I think we're slowly here as we start to get closer to halftime. We're starting to see the Santa Fe engine at work. We're starting to see more and more missed tackles from Terry.
And off to Mancuso. He should have enough for a first down and not much else, as this Terry defense, which has given up 145 points in their last 3 games, is playing some pretty inspired defense thus far.
And you know Santa Fe's motor just isn't going to quit. That's what I mean by that. They're just going to keep churning, running. We're going to see Terry, as we see, look here, QB sneak.
And that should be enough for a first down as Norman will move the troops.
Yeah, that's an easy one. And that's a demoralizing play for the defense. Is you can't stop our offense from getting 1 yard. We're going to line up and just big boy you and out-muscle you. It's exactly what that is.
1st and 10 for the Indians at the Terry 42-yard line. 1:59 and counting here in the first half. Indians trying to unknot a 6-6 tie. Norman back, steps up, looking, trying to guide a receiver, throws. Ball is caught. Reception is made by number 18. That is Bryce Horner, and Horner, with his second catch of the night, moves the Indians inside Terry red zone at the 17-yard line, make it the 16. That's a 26-yard gain.
Yeah, he was just out in space and managed to get behind that defender. Terry looks like they're playing zone and managed to slip behind that zone, go just behind the defender into the open space, get a huge gain.
Toss to Mancuso, and Mancuso isn't going to get much of anything as the Terry defense there on the stop. Jaden Robinson, number 15, there on the tackle.
There is a flag down on the play. We'll wait and see what the call is. Came in the middle of the play, so my guess would be holding. Maybe a face mask, perhaps?
It could be a face mask, but looking at the way the body language of Blake Ryder, it does not look like it's going to go for Santa Fe. Oh, no, actually, the official saying that it's going to be face mask. You got it. Face mask,
yeah,
and that is going to move them even closer to the goal line.
It's just the timing of it as it comes out. It didn't come out during the development of the play, which is normally where holding comes out. It's near the tail end or during the tackle, which means that defender probably grabbed something he wasn't supposed to.
That sets them up in a 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. 1:35 and counting here in the first half. Mancuso sole setback, and it's going to be a rollout pass. Norman back, looking, trying to find a receiver. Steps, styles, and it's Horner! Horner in the end zone for a touchdown!
Great rollout and just wait for the play to develop, a la Joe Montana back in the day. Rolling out and find your big tight end. As Santa Fe puts another 6 on the board, Horner was the man on that play. And look at this. This is almost textbook the Joe Montana. Roll out, throw, back of the end zone to the tight end. Beautiful play there by Santa Fe, looking to kick this extra point here.
Looking to make it 13-7 is Garrett Johnson. Snap up, kick up, and it is good. Bryce Horner on his first target dropped it, but since then he has been a man with steel trap hands as his touchdown catch gives the Indians a 13-6 lead on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
Another round.
Hey, you guys are tapped out.
We said we want another round.
I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I gotta go.
Make us. pillow hands.
Injuries happen. Sometimes it's your fault, and sometimes it's not. So if you're involved in a car accident, slip and fall, or work injury, and it's not your fault, you need a lawyer who will fight every round for you. So call Lone Star Injury Attorneys, proud sponsor of Elevate FC and Everything Houston.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week. Santa Fe has started to roll 13-6 here, as that was a decisive drive.
And it is Shaw on the return. Shaw 30 to the 35. He's going to be stopped around the 37-yard line. So 1 minute, 16 seconds left for Terry to try to get in the end zone.
And, you know, they got to think, you know, get some kind of points. This Terry offense has just sputtered and sputtered and sputtered so far. You know, not able to get anything going with the pass, a lot of penalties, not able to get anything going with the run. It's just been struggle. And you got to think Santa Fe, like we talk about, they do not go away. They're the type of team to continue to stay in your face, grind. And because of that, this is not going to get any easier for Terry going forward. Those seniors are going to go out with a win. That's their mindset.
Indeed, as you mentioned, that last drive was a clear sign that the Santa Fe offense is starting to click. We'll see if the thing can be the same, can be said for Terry here. First and 10 at their own 41-yard line. Velasquez in shotgun. He'll get the snap. Play action fake. Throws. Ball is going to be caught and dropped. Had a man wide open. Number 12, Robert Shaw, unable to pull that one in, and that would have given the Rangers good field position.
And I'm not sure if Shaw heard footsteps or wasn't expecting the ball, but it looked like he didn't even try to catch it. I don't think he knew the ball was coming his way because he kind of looked at the quarterback like, why would you throw it to me? What, are you kidding me? What is, I mean, my goodness. I don't know if he heard footsteps of that defender or if he just didn't think the ball was coming, but that should have been a big pass completion.
Second down and 10 coming up. Velasquez in shotgun will roll out. Has some room to run, but he'll step up and throw, and that ball is going to be incomplete. Had two receivers in the vicinity, and neither able to pull that one in. Thomas, number 4, was one of them, and number 22, Matthew Eben, their leading receiver this season, was in the vicinity as well, but an incomplete pass makes it 3rd and 10 with 1:02 left in the first half.
Yeah, 2 Terry receivers downfield and 3 Santa Fe defensive backs. The receivers get behind them, but neither can get to that football. I got to believe that was just a wing and a prayer toss there from Velasquez.
A little surprised that he threw the ball because he had some real estate to run.
Yeah, absolutely.
3rd down and 10, 4 wide receivers set for the Rangers as Velasquez drops back, has pressure. He's just going to throw up a wounded duck that is almost intercepted.
Almost picked off from the Santa Fe linebacker, but also good defense by Santa Fe to knock the ball loose. I think it was everybody was trying to get the interception on that one. Like you said, dying duck, just quack, quack, quack up, quack, quack, quack down. But too many defenders trying to make the highlight reel catch on that. Somebody's got to call INT on that.
At 3 defenders, and it looked like number 32, Jaden Bailey, linebacker, had the best shot at the pick.
Yeah, a lot of defenses actually have a signal that they'll call out, and sometimes a ski or sometimes something that they'll call out to say, I've got this interception, I've got the interception, step back, get ready to block for me. You know, someone has to call that and say, hey, the ball's going to be in my hands, guys. I don't need your help on this one.
And a timeout by Terry with 56 seconds to go in the first half. Let's go ahead and take the timeout with them. It is 13-6 Santa Fe here on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
Are you ready to take charge of your future? Galveston College is here to help you build your tomorrow. Get ready for an engaging and vibrant college experience where you can explore endless possibilities. Immerse yourself in our beautiful campus where innovation meets inspiration at every turn. Worried about paying for college? Galveston College is one of the most affordable colleges in Texas. Located near the beach, you can enjoy the best of both worlds, quality education and fun in the sun. So what are you waiting for? Register now at gc.edu and start building your tomorrow at Galveston College.
Hi, my name is Adrian Blas. You're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week. We are 56 seconds left in the first half. And just a reminder, we will have Kick for the Cause, where one young lady will have a chance to kick a field goal from the 10-yard line to have a chance to win $1,000 towards her scholarship fund. And even if she misses, she's still going to go home with $500. So stick around. Kick for the Cause coming up at halftime.
And on that punt return, that was number 5, Jackson Smith, took the ball, was hit, and he is down at around the 23-yard line. Let's take the quick time out here. 48 seconds to go here in the first half as they attend to him. On the Clear Life Media Game of the Week, it is 13-6, Santa Fe over Terry.
Thank you, Ryan Massa Realtor, for sponsoring the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media. Ryan is a realtor specializing in first-time home buyers and relocations to the Texas Gulf Coast region. Finding your tomorrow home today. Learn more on Facebook at Massa Realtor.
The best barbecue is at Texas Pit Stop Barbecue, now open at the Mainland City Center. Brisket, ribs, and smoked chicken. Bring your appetite at Texas Pit Stop Barbecue.
Hi, my name is Abigail O'Brien, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week. Jackson Smith being helped off the field right now. You see that the Santa Fe fans have packed out. It was raining earlier. It got dark a little later because of the time change. But, folks, they are still here with that classic Santa Fe school spirit.
1st and 10 for the Indians at their own 26-yard line. 48 seconds to go here in the first half. See if they'll be aggressive and try to add on to this lead. Norman's back in the pocket, steps up, throws, has a man, and a great catch made by Mancuso at the 41-yard line. He knew he was going to take the pop, but he held on, making the catch and moving the chains. Trey Reyes with a good stop, but nonetheless a 15-yard gain.
They are on the move as well, right back into the huddle.
Norman back, steps up, throws, incomplete, was looking in the direction of Wilson on that one. 29 seconds to go here in the first half.
Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication there. Not sure who's supposed to be running what route and where the ball's going. Wet turf, I'm sure, doesn't help, but it's got to be dried out pretty good by now.
2nd down and 10 for the Indians.
You know, we saw Mancuso with the big catch earlier. So you have just a second with the stop play clock. That is the opposite of hearing footsteps. You hang on tight and take that hit, young man.
Swing pass is going to be caught by Smith, who avoided one tackle but was not going to avoid the second tackle. Tackle made there by number 57. That is Shemikas Aguilon, Angel Shemikas Aguilon, with the stop and a stoppage of play here. And it's a timeout with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Let's go ahead and keep it here. And again, reminder at halftime, it is the Kick for the Cause, as one young lady is going to get an opportunity to kick the ball from the 10-yard line, and if she can split the uprights nice and clean, she's going to get $1,000. But even if she doesn't, she gets a doink, she's still going to come out with $500. So either way, this young lady's going to win.
Absolutely, man. And I tell you, as we've seen tonight from the special teams, it's not as easy as it looks. You know, special teams are struggling here tonight, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, halftime, the curse is broken. It's going to sail through the uprights. $1,000 goes home with that young lady to her scholarship fund. That's my hope. The special teams bug is going to leave the stadium here around that time.
She kicks it between the uprights. Blake Ryder might be looking to find her a jersey.
No doubt about it. I think she said she was 18 already, so just missed the boat on that one, Blake.
They're 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line. 21 seconds left to go in the first half. 13-6 Santa Fe over Terry. And we've got a 3-receiver set. Peshtag is the H-back. Wilson in motion, and they'll fake it to Wilson. And there's going to be Rowdy Lofton, and Lofton is not going to get much of anything because the defense of Terry once again stepping up and not offering much room for the Indians. Number 7, Brendan Stewart. They're on the stop, and they're just going to let the clock run out and end the first half. It has been an interesting first half, to say the least, but Santa Fe has made 2 big plays that led to this 13-6 lead at the half. Enjoy the halftime, especially as we get ready to see this young lady kick for the cause.
All right, folks, we are actually going to commentate this kick for the cause. It's the most expensive kick in Texas football.
Morgan is going to attempt to kick it, and she is going to fall short. She attempted the kick, didn't quite get it, but nonetheless, she's going to get. Oh, they're going to move the ball for her. They're going to move the ball to around the 3-yard line. Let's see of a closer range. Swing that leg a little higher. Swing that leg, a little power. Yeah, that's the thing.
Momentum into it.
Yeah. Kick is up and oh! She got it. She got it. Nice job, Morgan.
My goodness.
Morgan. Congratulations, young lady. Whoa.
Split the uprights. Do we have a replay on that? My goodness, the best kick of the night.
No, without a doubt.
For Terry or Santa Fe. And it goes to young Morgan, who will take home the big cash prize here tonight. Look at this. Look at the technique, Brandon. Rocks the leg.
Swing it. There you go.
Swing that thing. She didn't need to take a step. She just kept the leg straight. She talked about it. She keeps the leg straight. She kicks it straight through the uprights. It may not be 3 points, but it's $1,000. And heck, I'll take that even more.
There you go. Here, we'll toss it over to Caitlin. Caitlin is all yours.
Morgan, how are you feeling about this tonight?
So beyond grateful. I'm shaking with excitement right now. I can't believe I made it.
You literally said that you weren't going to make it, and you made it. So what do you plan to do with this?
So I plan to use it towards college. I'm going to go to college in the mainland for my first 2 years for my basics, then transfer to Sam Houston, then law school to be a district attorney.
And lastly, what's your favorite thing about being an Indian?
Probably my bells. I mean, they've helped me more than anything, and I love being a bell.
Awesome.
I love it.
Awesome. Back to you, Clay.
Awesome. Thank you, Caitlin. Folks, we'll be right here. We got 26 minutes left here at the halftime, as currently Santa Fe leads 13-6 over the Terry Rangers. Enjoy the halftime, folks.
Dolly Dow. So here at the Ag Barn, we take care of a lot of different things. It's not just a place for kids to come and raise animals. We have a classroom that we utilize a lot. We have an office that we collect entries and take care of a lot of paperwork in. And then of course the main part of the barn is students housing animals here. We have big sections of the barn. So we have a poultry section, we have a lamb and goat section, we have a pig section, we have a cattle section, and we have a big show ring in the middle, and all those sections are equipped with water and electricity. So we just try to use it as much as we possibly can. And I would say that majority of the space here is used all the time.
I'm Bubba Dunn. This is my 20th year in Santa Fe, and I started here teaching ag and been here ever since. Before I got here, and after a few years, we decided to build one, and I think this was built in 2011. So we've been at it since then.
Hi, my name is Lucy Yarbrough. The thing I love about FFA, it teaches you a bunch of responsibility skills. It teaches you how to be responsible for your own things and how to take care of animals and not just dogs, because it's so much different between your home animals versus barn animals. There's so much difference. And I look forward to learning more responsibility skills coming in the barn.
My name is Natalie Gregson, and I'm currently the Santa Fe FFA president. I joined this program about 5 or 6 years ago. It just kind of someone asked me hey, I have a pig. Do you want to show? And I said, sure. And then I started doing it and found out that I loved it. And here I am. Hi, my name is Natalie Gregson, and you're watching Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Hi, I'm Miss Landman. Started teaching 21 years ago. I started in the early childhood program, and as that kind of dwindled down, we decided to start a culinary arts program about 9 years ago. We made the transition from Lifetime Nutrition and Wellness into culinary arts. I have taught all 4 levels that we offer here. We have an introduction to culinary arts class. We have a culinary arts class, advanced culinary. And new to this year, we have a practicum in culinary arts.
My name is Woodrow Mallet. I always liked cooking. Like my mom, she used to teach me how to cook all the time when I was younger. And I just like, I already have skills in this like, what do you call it, in this subject. So I just thought, it'd be a nice, fun, easy class to take. I've learned how to cut better because I used to suck at cutting because my mom, she did a great job, but I still had a lot to learn. And this program really helped me learn. I think it's really worth joining to get, the knowledge and the experience of cooking, because cooking's a really valuable skill that, that you use in your everyday life. And you could use it to work and stuff, if you want to be a chef when you grow up or whatever. So I think it's really important, and I really recommend taking it.
Ladies and gentlemen, entering the field is the 2024-2025 award-winning Terry High School Marching Band, the pride of the Rangers. The Terry Band is under the field leadership of drum majors Liliana Galarza, Edgar Hernandez, and Ashley Williams. The color guard captains are Kathleen Cisneros, Mackenzie Montgomery, Alexis Dominguez, and Catarina Sala. Color guard of the week, Kathleen Cisneros. Terry Band section of the week, the percussion. Marcher of the week is Melanie Dimas. Freshman of the week, Enrique Elizondo. Tonight's halftime performance is dedicated to the De Luna family. We love you, Matthew. Bass drum 1. And thank you for your hard work and dedication to the Terry Band program. And now, the Terry Band will perform movements 3 and 4 of the UIL show, read by Luke Zamprelli and Zamprelli Design. The Terry High School Color Board is under the direction of Beth Young with assistants Irish Spaniel, Chris Rabalos, and Scott Eman. The percussion director is Rachel Castillo with assistant Ramon Espinosa. Marching tech is Dave Terrell and Robert Jackson. The Terry Band is under the direction of Tim Taylor and Rachel Castillo. We hope you enjoy tonight's performance. Never give up, never surrender. Ladies and gentlemen, Santa Fe High School proudly presents the award-winning Tribal Bell Dance Team. The Tribal Bells are under the clear direction of the following military officers: Lieutenant Carly Bowles, Lieutenant Leah Valdez, Lieutenant Colonel Mackenzie Simmons, Colonel Claire Nordine. The Tribal Bell Social Committee members are President Hayden Isertel, Vice President Ava Hamilton, Spirit Leader Morgan Falcon, Social Media Coordinator Caitlin Ayala, Historian Maddie Burkett. The Bell of the Week is Faith Massey. The Bell Teacher of the Week is Miss Fannin. The Tribal Bells are under the direction of Miss Allison Brown and Mrs. Holly Davenport. Tonight, the Tribal Bells will be performing a jazz routine to the music selection I Like It Like That. Thank you, Tribal Bells. And now, to continue our halftime entertainment tonight, we proudly present our two-area appearance Superior Award-winning Pride of the Tribe, the Santa Fe High School Band. Tonight, the band will perform the 2024 Royal Marching Show entitled Siren Song. Siren Song is a haunting tale of sailors in
ensnared by the irresistible allure of enchanting sirens, lured to their doom by the melody of their song. The sailors struggle to resist the sirens' mesmerizing call, ultimately succumbing to their music. Our features are Aquarium from the Carnival of the Animals by Camille Saison, The Wellerman Sea Shanty, and I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight by Cutting Crew. Our music was arranged by Luke McMillan and show design by Heather Ibargo. This season we have been fortunate to have 3 8th grade students join us in our marching show, and we would like to recognize them tonight. Give a big round of applause for Colton Evans, Evea Herrera, and Liam Smith. Our band members of the week are Keegan Potter and Byron Mosher. I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize our entire leadership team as our leaders of the week, doing a great job this season. You've been fantastic and we appreciate you. And of course, our section of the week is our seniors. Seniors, congratulations on a beautiful journey for the last 4 years. Give a round of applause to our band. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Elena Donnelly Gillis and Justine Kuhneman. Drum majors, you may begin when ready.
All right, folks, welcome back. Just about ready to start off the second half here. Santa Fe leading 13-6 over Terry. What has been a bit of a sloppy game so far, but that doesn't mean it hasn't been entertaining, Brendan.
Oh, no doubt about it. We have had our share of big plays in this ball game, but the big difference here is that Terry is still in this game despite being outgained 197-25 in total yards.
My goodness, and it's tough that we talked about. That offense has been sputtering for the majority of the season, you know, and unfortunately those woes continue here in this one. Maybe here the final half of the season for them, they can get something going. You know, we hope so. We're also hoping to see Santa Fe do something here. As we get ready, they are waiting.
24 minutes left in the 2024 football season for both teams here. As their 10th game has come up. And we are underway, second half. A bouncer that is going to skip past Thomas, who goes to the 20, 25, down to around the 27-yard line. So Jaquin Thomas makes the most of, after making that miscue, makes the most of it and gets the ball in decent field position for the Rangers. Again, played 25 yards of offense. They got the one touchdown courtesy of a special teams mistake. They were able to cash that in, but beyond that, you know things are bad when you're quarterback, and these are actual numbers. We are not faking them. 4 of 14 for 3 yards passing.
My goodness. You know, you have to get something going, and I don't know how you manage to do that. And, of course, Santa Fe is not going to make that easy as well. They're an aggressive, fast-moving defense. You have to do something to get the quarterback's, you know, mindset right, as we actually see.
It'll be Thomas, you know, in the Wildcat, and Thomas trying to turn the corner. Actually, that is Jamarian Blaine, excuse me. Blaine with the carry. Number one, as he gets the ball past the 30-yard line.
You know, and maybe that is the way you know, kind of get your offense going, is you just circumvent the quarterback and run out the Wildcat. We saw Arkansas do it all the way back in 2007, 2008?
Oh, yeah. Jeremy McFadden, yeah.
Felix Jones in the backfield. You know, they kind of popularized the Wildcat because they didn't have a quarterback that was playing well. So they just began, you know, circumvent that. Just let the running back get the ball. It looks like they're going to abandon that right away.
And they bring back Dennis Velasquez in at quarterback. So 2nd and short coming up. Velasquez comes back in at quarterback in his shotgun. Blaine lines up now as the slot receiver to the near side. And it's Velasquez trying to run, and that's not going to work.
My goodness.
5 Indian defenders in on that one. Justin Beard, number 0. Jayden Bailey, number 32. Number 12, Jonathan Bassinelli, amongst the cast of characters that makes that a 3-yard loss. So instead of a 2nd and short, it's 3rd and somewhat long for Terry. And the way this offense is played, 3rd and 6 might as well be 3rd and 26.
And I tell you what, man, it's one of those where if you see pretty offense, it looks like you're playing football in the backyard. When you see pretty defense, it looks like a mugging on a street corner. That's what that was. Santa Fe just came through that line and mauled the ball carrier.
Velasquez back to throw, 3rd down, and that ball is going to be caught. But again, nothing on the reception.
I think he's going to say incomplete, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Intended for number 13, Matthew Eben.
And I tell you what, we were talking about it a little bit before the game when both teams were lined up for the coin toss, and depth being the issue. The same man that's playing quarterback for Terry, that's Dennis Velasquez. He's a sophomore. He's listed on their depth chart as a linebacker, a quarterback, and a running back. And there's about 3 or 4 players that are all listed at several different positions. So being in this division and having so few players, that's a tough situation for Terry. And it'll begin to stack up as the game goes on.
A punt by Shaw is going to take a bit of a Santa Fe bounce as that ball is just going to roll back to the 44-yard line. That is going to end up being a 12-yard punt at the end of the day. So Santa Fe with their first drive here in the second half, 10:05 to go here in the third quarter. Good field position and an opportunity to extend a 13-6 lead with the ball at the Ranger 44-yard line.
You know Santa Fe is going to come out with a lot of intensity on this drive. They always play with a high engine, a high motor, and always come out with the high intensity. And you got to believe after a halftime where they most likely got all the details right, they're going to come out with that here in the second half.
And handoff to number 22, Blake Mancuso. Mancuso approaching 100 yards on the evening as he gets the ball inside the 40 to around the 38-yard line. So a gain of 6 on his first touch of the second half.
And he's running with authority as well. When he can get his feet going and get that motor running, Mancuso plays with a lot of intensity and runs with a lot of grit.
He has 15 carries, 85 yards going into the second half. And this is not going to help his numbers there as number 15, Jaden Robertson, there on the stop. And that is a loss that will take the Indians back. See where they spot it, back to the 39-yard line. So a loss of 1 officially.
It'll be about 3rd and 5 coming up on this possession. Robertson's actually another one. He's listed as running back, middle linebacker, and fullback. So again, we talk about depth being the issue. That might be it as we play on into this game.
Handoff to Mancuso on 3rd and short. Not going to get much, but he does get close to the first down. You got to figure that the Indians will choose to go for it here on a 4th and short. He spot the ball at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, you got to think they're going to try to go for this. I mean, you're already up 13-6. Your defense, you know, it's going to take a complete shift of momentum to get Terry's offense going, and here they are going for it.
4th and 4 coming up. Norman back to throw, looking, has to evade the rush and can't. The sack is made by Jordan Randall. Randall, one of their top defenders, comes up big, and a loss of 12 on the 4th down. And the Ranger defense, which has played exceptionally well tonight, all things considered, it's up to the offense to see if they can make the most of it.
And Randall made a huge play in the first half as well, hurdling the offensive lineman, breaking him down. And he's a big athletic defensive end. We saw it there, just able to wrangle up Norman, get him down for the sack in the backfield. Now here's the thing, can Terry, it's this side of the ball that's giving them trouble. And they're spreading back out those receivers.
Velasquez back, steps up. He's just going to heave this one up, and that ball is going to be
caught.
They're going to give him the reception. A heck of a catch by number 13, Brandon Williams.
He's got a great name, don't you think?
He does indeed.
I'll tell you what, man, why not? You know, the other side of the ball wasn't even running a route. The other receiver, they knew exactly where that was going from start to finish.
Gain of 25, so they have totaled their yardage numbers in just one play.
My goodness. I mean, heck, maybe just try that. You know, you've got these receivers standing at the end zones. Just throw the ball up, and there's going to be a flag. This has kind of been the MO. Is when something gets going, it seems like the penalties come out, and we'll wait to see what it is.
Both teams have been plagued by penalties, but it's been Terry that has had the biggest problem this evening. You called it. You called it back in the first quarter. Sideline warning.
Yep. Yeah, you cannot have that many coaches on the field, and Santa Fe all night has had about 4 or 5 coaches on the field. We've got to be careful with that. That's thankfully a warning, so it will not be yardage against them. But right now, Terry is on the move. Let's see if they just chuck it up again, go up skill on skill, and see if you can win the battle.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. It'll be a handoff. Good run up the middle, as that is going to be, looks like number 2, Jayden Chavez.
And there's a late flag. I got to believe that's a face mask.
No doubt.
They were thinking, you know, if I don't make this tackle, it's going to be a touchdown. It was me in the end zone in front of him. And so that's most likely going to be tacked on a few extra yardage here at the end of it.
That is Jayden Chavez, number 2, getting his first touch tonight. And they'll get extra yardage after the penalty. He was stopped at around the 14-yard line.
Was it Chavez or Wheeler? I thought it was.
It might be. Yeah, you are right. It is Wheeler.
Yeah, I believe it was Wheeler. And there's the face mask call. Yeah, when those jerseys get scrunched up, we're squinting from up here. So
no doubt.
But yeah, Wheeler with the big run. He also scored on the previous possession. Let's see if they go back to him again here. And I wonder if they have any timing routes. Obviously, timing has been an issue for them in this game. But I wonder if they have any timing routes. Just take 3 steps and put the ball up to a receiver. Curious to see what they call here. Yeah, that was number 6. That was Wheeler. Yeah, I see the 2. It's kind of scrunched up. I see where you saw it. So,
first and goal at the 7-yard line. Vasquez in at quarterback. Shotgun set. You will hand the ball off, and there's not much room there. Indians there to stuff that play. And again, Justin Beard's been all over the field for a good part of the night.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, it's been that little edge rush that Santa Fe is bringing. It's been struggle bus city so far for Terry. Anytime that there's any kind of penetration, the thing is on the other side of the ball, Norman has been able to move his feet, make some plays outside of the pocket when he can. But so far, it's just been no time to waste for Terry. And here's a timing route.
And that ball's knocked away. Smart defensive play by number 9, Zane Brewer, the sophomore. Heads-up play to knock the ball away and give Williams no chance at the reception.
This is how you play defense. Look, eyes on the ball, jump up, find the football, you identify it. He's got his hand on the receiver as well, but that's fine because he's looking at the football and playing the ball the entire time. Great defense there from the sophomore.
3rd down and goal coming up for the Rangers. Get the 7-yard line. Indians showing blitz here. Vasquez back throw, slant, high, incomplete. Again, good coverage there by the Indians. Number 7, Tyler Atkins, junior defensive back, there on the stop. And it looks like the Rangers are going to bring in the field goal unit to attempt to try to salvage some points out of this.
Yeah, you got to try to get some kind of points on the board. Obviously, this offense has struggled to put points on the board all season, but try to do something here to keep it within. If you do score a second touchdown, a rare second touchdown, then I'll at least put you in the lead.
Oh, actually, they're going to go.
Okay.
They brought Shaw in. I was thinking that they would go field goal, but no. Shaw is lined up as a receiver to the far side. Vasquez back, rolls out, looking. He's just going to toss this one up and incomplete. Indians make a spirited stand as Vasquez had 3 receivers and not one could find the football. So an excellent stop by the Indians to keep this one 13-6 with 6:33 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, man, Velasquez knew exactly where that ball was going. There were just as many defenders as receivers, and we'll be right back here on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
Hi, my name is Daniel Serini.
Today we're at Texas First Bank in Dickinson, Texas.
Texas First Bank in Hitchcock.
Texas First Bank here in Galveston.
Texas First Bank has over 27 locations from Galveston all the way to Conroe.
Texas First is a locally owned and independent community bank.
Texas First Bank offers a wide range of different products and services from consumer to business. We're here to help you in any way.
We'd love for you to come in and visit with us and talk to one of our banking representatives.
At any of our 27 locations, or you can check us out online at texasfirst.bank.
Ven a visitarnos en una de nuestras varias locaciones o visítanos en línea en texasfirst.bank.
Texas First Bank.
Helping Texans build Texas.
Hi, my name is Brian.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week. Santa Fe with a completed pass. The receiver trying to make a few extra moves, trying to make a little bit more. He already had the first down, but fumbles the football. And now they give Terry an opportunity to score once again with the ball on the 15.
1st and 10 for the Rangers as they go back to the Wildcat with Blaine. And it'll be Blaine with the call. Blaine, momentary hold, spins around, trying to turn the corner 15, and he is stopped. Oh, man, excellent tackle there by number 32, Jaden Bailey. And Bailey, a junior, making his claim to be a leader on the squad next year. Excellent tackle, no gain on that play.
Absolutely, just perimeter speed from the defense. There's about 3-4 green jerseys out in front. Terry's struggling on offense. I know we've talked about it all all night long, but Santa Fe is also doing their part to play good perimeter defense, to wrangle in the Rangers and make sure that they can't get any points on the board despite being backed up to their own end zone for the third time now.
Vasquez back in at quarterback. He'll drop back, throws a quick one, caught by Shaw. Shaw gets to around maybe the 12-yard line, so a gain of about 3 on that play. Bailey again on the tackle.
Yeah, and these are quick hitter passes. You're expecting, you know, the other receivers, you're expecting some linemen to get down and try to help you with some blocks, but just nothing going. Santa Fe moving much too quick for this offense to handle.
3rd down and 7 with 5:10 to go here in the third quarter. Ball spotted at the 12-yard line as Vasquez has number 6, Eric Wheeler, in the backfield with him. Thomas goes into motion, and 2 men in motion. I'm guessing they called the timeout before they got the penalty. Timeout on the field, 4:52 to go third quarter. Still 13-6 Santa Fe leading Terry here on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
This is Gardy with Clear Life. We're opening 3 spots for new broadcast sponsors, starting at only $300 a month. Fight broadcasts, high school sports, podcasts, community stories, and updates. Drop a comment or send an email to info@clearlifemedia.com.
Hi, my name is Lucy Yarbrough. You're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week. This is halftime. Young lady kicked that extra point. Right there, you saw it. She actually went home with $1,000 toward her scholarship fund.
Again, congratulations, Morgan. We'll get back to action here. 3rd down and 7 for the Rangers at the Santa Fe 12-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 in the slot to the near side, and it'll be a reverse. And it is not going to get much of anything. Still on his feet, but that is going to finally be stopped as the Indians smelled that one. Jaquin Thomas had no shot on that play.
The perimeter speed, once again, the perimeter speed of that Santa Fe defense. They're just able to wrangle everything. They keep everything in front of them. They run from sideline to sideline. And if you don't make the first tackle, that's okay, because there's going to be about 3 or 4 Santa Fe Indians on that defense coming up behind you to make the tackle as well. That's been the name of the game so far for Santa Fe, and why, even though being backed up into the red zone, they've only given up 6 points.
Shaw attempting the field goal. Kick is up, and that one is blocked. A huge play by the Indian special teams once again, making a big statement here to deny the Rangers points.
My goodness, we talked about it. Special teams being the difference maker in this ball game. And so far, I mean, it's really why Terry has the 6 points, and it's why Santa Fe is still up by, 7 points. They've managed to block punts, block kicks, kick returns coming back. It's just been crazy watching the special teams really be the difference maker in this ball game when neither offense has really been able to get going either way.
1st and 10 for the Indians. They will have the ball at their own 21-yard line. Dive play, and this is a run, bruising run by number 23, Tucker Pashatag, the senior. His 2nd carry of the night, a bruising run that'll move the chains.
Yeah, Pashatag got his momentum going. He sometimes plays up there. He's playing up at the fullback position there. Big boy running that free safety over, keeping the feet moving, picking up the 1st down, moving the chains. That's the 2nd time they've run that play, Brandon, handed to the up back. Look at the way he walks, man. He walks like he's got that big lat syndrome. Big boy back there doing all the pull downs.
There you go. Get off me, I lift.
That's right.
Toss to Mancuso to the 40. He's going to pull over the defender and get the ball to around the 41-yard line. So the Indians bringing a little extra pain to the carries on those 2 plays.
Man, and this is what Santa Fe wants to do. They want to churn those feet. They want to keep the ball on the ground, run this game away from Terry.
And clock running indeed, 3:03 and counting here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 second and 2, Indians with the ball, and it's going to be a hashtag again, and he's got a first down, gets the ball to around the 48-yard line, and Rumble, young man Rumble, a gain of 7.
And that is a beautifully designed run play. You're going to see here as Mancuso looks to run outside like he's going to take the handoff out wide, but as he's doing that, Peshatek cuts across the quarterback, cuts back across, and takes the handoff for the up back. That's a well-designed run play there, and it perfectly executed by Santa Fe. And what they're doing, Brandon, as well, they're slowly setting up their run game with these passes, or these runs.
3 carries for 27 yards for Peshatek as it's Mancuso in the flag, and by all intents and purposes, that is a hold.
Yeah, that was in the direction of holding, right there in the middle of that the kerfuffle of the offense and defensive line. We'll wait to see what the call, but yeah, if Santa Fe can continue to run the ball like this, like I was trying to say, and I think I articulated it poorly, was they will continue to set up the pass game by running and running and running, and that is a hold against Santa Fe, and that's going to slow down the offense. We say it every single week, all the way up to the last week of the season. These penalties will kill drives.
Number 24 for the Indians, don't have a name on that young man, but he is out, as they will bring number 4, Wilson, back in. 1st and 20 for the Indians. Play action fake. Norman steps up, throws, has a man. Ball is caught. Great catch by Dalion Wilson. Ball is spotted down at around the 31-yard line.
I tell you what, man, Norman backing up. He had 2 defenders in his face, still stays in, makes the throw downfield, and Wilson is all by his lonesome because you got to believe those safeties' eyes are looking for the run. They're waiting to see the handoff to see where that ball comes from, and then it goes sailing over their head. That's set up by that run game.
Gain of 29 on that play. 1st and 10 for the Indians. They'll give it to Mancuso. Mancuso is going to go to around the 30-yard line. He is stopped by big, and I do mean big, number 79 for the Rangers, and that is Eddie Golden.
Yeah, he's a big boy, man. He looks like about 2-3 people stacked on top of each other down there. I tell you what, when you're that big, we saw this with Terrence Cody back in 2009. He actually had to lose a little bit of size so he could stay in for more than one play, and that's what is happening here. He comes in, makes a big play, and then huff and puffs off for the substitution.
2nd down coming up, and it'll be Mancuso trying to turn the corner, does inside the 30, and looks like they will spot him out of bounds at around the 28-yard line, so he'll get about 3 on that play. He'll make it 3rd and 5. Inside a minute to go, 55 seconds and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Indians up 7, looking to add to that lead.
Absolutely, just try to keep the ball on the ground. I mean, that's kind of been where they're starting to find success here. As again, like we talked about, the motor for the Santa Fe team just continues to turn away, continue to, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I got to think you have to believe you can pick up 6 yards in 2 run plays. Oh, but that's going to most likely be either.
It looked like encroachment, and
yeah.
They took the free play away before Norman could go downfield. Defense encroachment will be a 5-yard penalty.
And that would be, they called offsides, but that would mean the play would keep running. I got to believe they meant encroachment.
Yes.
Because offsides would keep the play running and actually make it a free play.
And it makes it a 3rd down and 1 for Santa Fe.
So, yeah.
3rd and 1 at the 24 up, Terry. 29 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. Clock continuing to run down. I formation set, and it'll be Peshatek again, and Peshatek still going, spins forward, ball is loose. We'll see who has it.
They're gonna say Santa
Indians
Fe.
get it back. Oh, my. That could have been disaster. There's a flag down.
Yeah, that could have been Nightmare City right there. We talk about penalties killing drives. Turnovers literally kill drives.
No doubt. Peshatek just had the ball squirt loose from him, and the last 2 seconds of the 3rd quarter will run out. We will start the final 12 minutes of the 2024 season here on Clear Life Media with the Indians at the Ranger 21-yard line. They're up 13-6 on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
The backyard. For some, it's an escape. For others, it's a place where the family can play, relax, and have fun. Whether you're hanging with your family or tailgating with your buddies, everyone needs a backyard they're proud of. At the heart of it all, the grill. At Texas Star Grill Shop, we help you build your backyard dreams. Visit one of our 4 locations throughout Houston for the best barbecue grills and outdoor kitchens. Texas Star Grill Shop. Best grills at the best price.
Hi, my name is DeLeon Wilson. You're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
There it is. He's good.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week. As the Santa Fe fans, the Santa Fe student section is still rocking out. I actually think there we might be seeing the Terry student section.
It is the Terry section. Rangers trying to get their team to get fired up, especially on the offensive end. Defense has played very solid for most of the evening, but it has been the offense that has not been able to take advantage of the opportunities afforded them by the Terry defense.
And actually, you know, they've missed 2 different field goals, had them blocked. So that's one of those situations where even if you just get those, you'd only be down by 1 point.
And Dolphins going to be to Mancuso, and Mancuso will get the ball past the 20 to around the 17-yard line. So he will pick up about 4 on that play.
Yeah, and I got to think that Santa Fe is just going to run this game away. They're inside the 20 and back in the red zone for the first time. Well, I was going to say this quarter, but the quarter just started. But, yeah, just run the ball. You've been having success, and they might actually use it to set up a pass, but I got to believe they just want to keep the ball on the ground here. We'll have to see.
Handoff's going to be to Mancuso. And Mancuso, nice hole, gets past the 15. He'll be stopped at around the 12, so he will pick up another 5 on that play. So it should be a 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Indians. They're going to say 4 on the play, make it 3rd and 2.
Yeah, and that was just, you know, kind of tiptoe through the line there. Just find your hole and just get what you can. Live 4 yards at a time, you know. I like we say it every week. I'm old school. I believe 4 yards of play is plenty, and that'll win you almost every game. So just picking up 4 yards there. Now you've got a 3rd and 1 situation, and that playbook just opens up.
No doubt we'll see if Blake Ryder opens it up indeed. He's got Norman under center. Peshtak goes in motion, and it is going to be a play action. Norman back, looking, throws. Ball is going to be caught, and it's going to be Peshtak. He's not going to get the touchdown, but he's got a 1st and goal.
Yeah, and that's what we mean by the playbook opens up, because if they try to run the ball, then obviously all those defensive linemen will be right there. But if you run the play action, now all of a sudden those defensive linemen don't know where to go. Those defenders don't know where to go. It's really an open playbook there on 3rd and 1, and you could also go for it on 4th. So anything can happen there, and the play action is set up beautifully, rolled out to the side. We talked about it earlier. Norman does a good job rolling out of the pocket, finding his tight end, or finding the fullback actually, as now it's 1st and goal.
Handoff's going to be to Mancuso. Mancuso working his way in. No official word yet, but he is just short up the goal line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brendan, I would not be shocked to see them go to Peshtak.
Why not?
He's been an auxiliary weapon, but a potent weapon nonetheless. Go to the I formation, hand it to Peshtak right off the edge. He is up at the fullback position. Let's see if they go to him here.
2nd and goal coming up, and
there
they do.
Is.
But it seems like
Terry
the Rangers were thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Golden there on the stop along with Jordan Randall.
Yeah, man. I tell you, hey, good on Terry. They outcoached me on that one, because I was thinking the same exact thing. Peshtak has done an excellent job. He's been your hot hand this drive. And so now I wonder if they go to the play action or they try one more run. They've got the big man in there, or Terry has the big man in there.
Toss to Mancuso. Mancuso's just going to turn the corner for the score.
It kind of eliminates the big man in the middle, doesn't it?
No question.
When you just start running to the outside, the thing about those big offensive line eaters, those guys that just swallow up the centers and the guards, you know, if you run the ball away from them, they're kind of stuck there with the centers and the guards.
Exactly. Mancuso's 2nd touchdown of the night makes it 19-6 with 9:26 remaining, as Garrett Johnson will attempt the extra point to make it a 14-point lead for the Indians. Often waiting the snap. Kick is up, and the kick is going to be good. 9:26 remaining here in Santa Fe as the Indians looking nice and looking sharp and on their way perhaps to a win in their final game of the 2024 season here on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
Hey everybody, it's AJ with Hippie Fertilizing. We are here to help fix your lawn. Does it currently look brown, dead, dry, patchy? We'll call it Hippie. We can help turn it around. And one of the best ways to do that is with our Hippie Juice Plus application to revitalize your soil, your turf, and help give you a lush green lawn you're looking for. Please fill out our contact form at hippiefertilizing.com because nobody knows grass like a hippie. Peace.
Welcome back, folks. The Clear Life Media Game of the Week. We have 9 minutes, 26 seconds left in our season, and Santa Fe is up 20-6 after the Blake Mancuso score.
13 plays, 79 yards for the Indians. Mancuso scores, but the star of that drive was no other than Tucker Peshatag as the ball is kicked and fielded by Thomas. Thomas to the 20, 25, turns the corner, 35, 40, still going, and he's going to be dragged down at around the 42-yard line. A good return for Thomas as the Rangers, down 14, will get good field position to start this drive.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that's really been one of the better plays they've had on either side of the ball all night. I got to wonder if they just try to throw it up again on this, because they had the one really successful play, deep play that the Rangers have had tonight was the step back and the chuck downfield where it was going to one person the entire time, just put skill on skill out there. Now, I think Santa Fe needs to be aware of that. They need to have their safeties ready, their defensive backs back further. But at the same time, you know, it's been the one play that's really been successful for you, especially at this point of the field. So might as well go to it, chuck it up, and just try something, because you're not out of this game.
No, not at all.
You just have to get something, anything going on offense.
Put some points on the board here, as there was apparently a penalty, a face mask. And that is going to move the ball to the 40. No, there are no face masks. My fault. It's first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, I think there was just a miscommunication on where the ball needed to be spotted. So
first and 10 for the Rangers. As looks like they've got a new quarterback in there, and they do. And it's not going to mean much of anything as Wheeler is smashed. Probably no gain on that play. Number 9.
Darian Atahortwa. I'll let you try.
The quarterback. Yeah, you got it. You got it. He is 18 of 35, 129 yards this season. No touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Whereas we mentioned, this is a team that's thrown just 1 touchdown the entire year.
Yeah, it's tough going. You know, when you're cycling quarterbacks like this late in the season, still trying to find an answer, I mean, that's tough going.
Back throw, ball is caught, and ball is in and out of the hands of number 12, Robert Shaw.
That's a well-thrown ball. That's got to be caught. It hit you in the hands, you bobbled, you juggled. You know, they call it a circus catch, but, you know, ultimately it's only the circus if the juggling comes back to the hand. That's just a drop pass there, unfortunately.
So, again, Terry finds themselves back in familiar territory, 3rd and long. So 3rd and 9 at midfield. 8:33 to go here in the ball game.
Got to get something going. I wonder if they try the deep ball here. Just step back and throw it. This is a similar formation they were in a minute ago.
And it's going to be a dive play, and it's going to get some, but not a lot of yardage, as Wheeler moves to the pile past midfield. He will be stopped at around the 47-yard line. So it looks like perhaps they're positioning themselves to perhaps expand the playbook here on a 4th down and about 6.
Yeah, they're playing for 4th down. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They're not running a play on 3rd thinking that this is our last chance to pick up the 1st. They're running a play on 3rd thinking, you know, well, we've got 1 more down to go. And so I'm curious what they pull out of the magic hat here to see if they can find a rabbit.
And it is Dayron Altahorta in at quarterback, and he's going to call his number. Actually, it's Wheeler, and Wheeler is going to be short of the 1st down. They tried the wildcat play, did not work. And again, Indians defense stiffening up and keeping the Rangers from generating any kind of offense.
And yeah, it's kind of been the story of the game, and they've managed to find a little bit of success with the Wildcat, but not enough to be consistent. And you know, right now it feels like Santa Fe has found the momentum, not just on the scoreboard, but they're feeling the energy. They're jumping up and down in their huddles. The sideline looks reinvigorated. As we said, this section of the home side is packed out in the stadium still, despite the rain and the mud and the blood and everything else. It's all just, you know, it's all coming together here in the fourth quarter to close this season out with a win for the Santa Fe Indians.
And they are 7 minutes and 42 seconds away from doing so. Up 2 scores, you got to figure that the Indians are going to try to chew up as much clock as possible.
And they're stacking the line too, man.
I formation, dot play to Pesh tag, and that play not working in the past couple of times as the Terry defense finally catching on to that play. Tackle there made by Angel Shamikas Aguilar.
Absolutely, just beating his man up front, and he made the stop on the goal line earlier as well. And you got to think they're going to try to keep big number 79 in there, try to keep the run stoppers in there, and try to make this, you know, get the ball back as quickly as you can, because obviously Santa Fe is going to take their sweet time and try to end this season with a win.
Play clock down to 15. You got to figure they're going to let that clock run down as much as possible. Only second down and 10 at the 43-yard line. Toss is going to be to Mancuso. Mancuso is not going to get anything. He's going to lose about a yard.
The ball came out.
The ball was stripped, and that's a touchdown.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa. Talk about sudden change. You got one, as that was number 57.
Oh, my.
Was that 57? We'll have to double check and see.
I think it was number 5.
Number 5.
Replay.
Okay, that was Armando Izaguirre.
Yeah, I didn't even see what happened. I thought it was a tackle, and all of a sudden the ball was going the opposite way. No flags, no whistles. Folks, we're going to take a look at the replay as soon as we get the chance.
You talk about a sudden turn of events.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, they're not out of it. They're not, and the defense has played well, like you said. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 here.
Oh, they will go for the extra point. Or make it 20-13.
Okay, yeah. The offense was out there at first. I think they swapped out for the kicker.
Shaw set to attempt the extra point to make it a 7-point game. Snap, hold, kick is up, and this one is good. And suddenly, with 6:46 to go here in the ball game, we've got ourselves a ball game as Santa Fe leading 20-13. And again, defense making it happen. See if we can get the replay here. I'd love to see if we can get the opportunity. No replay will come right back on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
Get fall ready at Texas Pit Stop Barbecue. Seasonal menu items are now back. Brisket chili to chicken soup. Texas Pit Stop Barbecue offers complete holiday meal options with smoked turkeys, sides, and dessert. Pre-orders are now open for your holiday roundup meal. Visit or call either Texas Pit Stop Barbecue location to place your order and find out more information. Taking care of your family this fall, Texas Pit Stop Barbecue.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week. As we have got ourselves a close ball game, 13-20. Santa Fe leads, but Terry has just brought it within 1.
And they tried the squib and not working, and it's going to give Santa Fe good field position there, Clay.
Absolutely, and I understand Caitlin Pristine, you got somebody down on the sideline there. Caitlin, who do you got?
Hey everyone, it's Caitlin Pristine, and I'm back with Clear Life Media. Tonight I'm joined with
Stephanie Lissy
and
Jenny Davenport.
Okay, and Stephanie, we'll start with you first. What's your role at Santa Fe?
I am the communication specialist for Santa Fe, so social media, website, covering the fun events, all the fun stuff.
Okay, and Jenny?
the Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources and Communications.
Awesome. And you know what? Since you're in control of social media, did you hear about Dr. Bot's series, Bot in the Bleachers?
So that actually was one of my ideas. I am the gal that got Dr. Bot to do Bot in the Bleachers. I didn't have to twist his arm too much because he does love to talk to people. But it was just one of those things that we really wanted to do and get him out in the community. He loves this community. He loves to talk to everyone. So let's just throw a camera on him and film it.
That's amazing. I love him. He has an awesome personality.
He's way better at this.
I know, right? I've interviewed him so many times, and he's so good every single time. He talks a lot about culture. But since we're reaching the end of the football season, how does that make y'all feel?
It's a bit sad. It's been a very exciting season. Our team has done wonderful. All of our student groups are doing an amazing job at performing and cheering, and the student section always shows up. Parents show up. This community shows up for our kids. And, they've had some hard times and hard games, but at the end of the day, they always come back, and they always do an amazing job.
Jenny, what do you have to say about it?
Same thing. I look forward to football season every year. Santa Fe has always come out and support. We love the band, we love the cheerleaders, we love the bells, we love the football boys. So it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad that it's coming to an end. But we'll be here again next year. So.
And last thing, what's y'all's favorite thing about being an Indian?
Well, I was not an original Indian, but they say once you join the team, once an Indian, always an Indian. One of my favorite things about this district is just the close-knit community, that small town feel, but we still have so many opportunities for our kids. So that's my favorite thing.
Jenny?
I was an Indian. I was a Santa Fe graduate, so I love coming back to work here in this district. This is I think I've been here 16 years now. I've been here for a long time, and I have 2 kids in the district, so it makes me feel really good to raise my kids here too. So,
thank you guys for your time. Back to you, Clay.
Thank you, Caitlin. And folks, we're going to need a replay on that. I think Terry might have the football.
They did.
There's a flag down. Only thing that will prevent that might be a push-off, but we'll have to see.
That is an interception. And the pick was made by number 22, Jonathan Lomnick, sophomore, and Terry Sutton has the ball at their own 49-yard line. 5:57 to go. Still plenty of time for that offense to try to wake up.
Yeah, that's the question, is can they get the offense going as Velasquez is back on the field now?
He's dropping back, steps up, heaves it long, and the ball is going to be caught incomplete. No flag.
Yeah, I was going to say that defender was all over him. And that's the play they got the big chunk play on earlier. Just step back and chuck it deep, but no go for that one. And as you kind of alluded to, that looked like it could have been maybe defensive pass interference, but the ref's going to let him play.
2nd and 10, 5:50 remaining here in the ball game. 20-13 your score, as Terry not going away easily.
See the interception again.
Lomnick with an excellent pick, sophomore defensive back. Certainly plenty of time for him to improve over the next couple of years. Velasquez back, has pressure, look, he's just going to throw this ball away. Flag is down. I think it's going to be defensive holding on number 5. That's Jackson Smith. A lot of hand fighting between he and Williams.
I think Brewer was the man, actually. Zane Brewer down there, number 9.
Okay.
Yeah, managing to hold on. And we'll see here on the replay, all the way down. This is actually the previous play.
Yeah.
He got away with it a little bit, a little jersey tug, and I don't know if he got away with it this time. We'll see what the referees say.
It's a pass interference, and it will move to change the 10-yard penalty that puts them at the 39 of Santa Fe with 5:42 to go.
Yeah, Brandon, keep throwing it deep. Keep throwing it deep. You haven't gotten anything going all season for this offense. Keep throwing it deep and force Santa Fe to make a defensive play to stop you.
1st and 10, and they're going to bring another quarterback in, Altahora. He's in, and all kinds of stoppage, and a flag is down. We'll wait and see if that was a delay of game. Oh, it's an illegal shift.
My goodness.
Folks, well, been in the huddle. Works in Canada, but not in America. 5-yard penalty, and just when you start getting a good feel for the Ranger offense, they find a way to make a mistake and erase whatever momentum they had.
Yeah, and that's really just been the name of the game, right? It's a close game, it's an entertaining game, but not exactly the way you would want it for either team.
1st and 15 from the 46 now. Back throw. Throw looks, throws, has a man over the middle, incomplete, looking in the direction of number 21, Matthew Eben.
That was a dangerous throw, man.
Yeah.
There were about 3 green jerseys in that area. I think he's got to throw it a little deeper than that. He had receivers running deep, and that's pretty much what they're doing. They're going to their playbook in EA college football, and they're just hitting 4 verts every time. Because why not? They can't seem to get anything else going on offense, and they've had some success, whether it be penalties or big catches, with the deep ball. So just keep going deep.
Why not? Trips formation for the Rangers on the far side. They'll step back. He's just going to heave this one up for any and everybody, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Was looking in the direction again at Williams, but he just threw that ball up, and no one was near it.
I'm going to take a second to thank all of our sponsors. That's B&O Construction, Galveston College, Lone Star Injury Attorneys, Santa Fe Education Foundation, Ryan Masso Realtor, Communities and Schools in the Bay Area, Hippie Fertilizing, Texas First Bank, Hitchcock Economic Development, Texas Pit Stop Barbecue, Red River Cantina, Garcia's Auto Detailing. All of our replays are brought to you by All-in-One Tents and Events Center and Texas Star Grill Shop. Thank you to all of our sponsors here at Clear Live Media.
Thank you very much for helping and support us throughout the season. And we have got a timeout here, 5:29 to go here in the 4th quarter. 20-13 is your score. Santa Fe leading Terrier, but the Rangers trying to threaten here on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
We just wrapped up a great year for the Education Foundation. Supporting teachers and students is what we do. In October, we awarded a little over $140,000 to classrooms here in Santa Fe ISD. We have also been working hard to bring to life the Book and STEM Bus, also called the Indian Innovation Lab. We are in a new year and we have big goals. Don't you want to join us to make that happen for our teachers and students? Supporting education is a slam dunk.
Welcome back, folks. Red River Cantina has Fajita Tuesdays going on Fajita Wednesdays going on Wednesdays. Check it out. Kids eat free every Monday, 4 to close. Kids 12 and under. 1 free kids meal per adult entree as we get ready for 3rd down.
Back to throw, and there's a
Trick
little
play.
preparation. Williams is going to throw the ball up in the air and incomplete. Was looking for Eben, and the Indians kind of knew what was coming on that as they stayed home and made that a very difficult play to make.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, the ball was thrown high, but that's also why that's not your starting QB out there throwing it. But at the same time, man, I mean, Santa Fe, good discipline to back up with the play, stay behind that receiver and not let him get between you and the end zone. Really good defense there from Santa Fe, as now it is going to be 4th and 15 with really the game on the line in a lot of ways here for Terry.
And it's Velasquez back in at quarterback. He gets the snap, drops back, has pressure. He just throws this one up, and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by the Indians, and he's got a convoy down the sidelines. That is going to score to the touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Tyler Atkins walks that one home.
I was going to say, you might as well consider that a punt with the way it came out of there on 4th down, but then you don't want the punt return to go all the way back. My goodness, he hit the sideline and was gone. What a score. Interception, and Brandon, I think we're probably both in agreement that might seal the deal with the way this offense has been played.
68 yards on the return. We'll see it officially where it's at. That's going to be a little, 68-yard return as he just he just put it in the wind, as we would call it. He just put that one in the wind. Tyler Atkins with the pick 6 and a blocked extra point.
Blocked as well.
Not sure as to who got a hand on it, but it's a missed extra point. But the Indians will not care because Tyler Atkins takes it 68 yards to the house with 5:03 to go. It is Santa Fe on the way to a win, 26-13 over Terry on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
Embrace the chaos. Visit riotsports.co to learn more and purchase product. And use discount code CL10 to save.
My name is Darius Herbert. You're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week. As Santa Fe has just gone up 26-13 over Terry after a pick six. It was a 4th down attempt. Ball was thrown up, hoping for the best, and the worst occurred.
Tyler Atkins going 68 yards for the touchdown as the Indians are just going to kick this one high. Shaw fields it around the 27-yard line. It's to 30, and it's going to be stopped near the 35-yard line, around the 33. So 4:55 to go. Still, you could say, technically, that Terry is in it, but with the way their offense has been tonight, it's going to take a huge leap forward for that unit to come back and try to deliver a comeback here.
Yeah, I think, 10 games into the season, Terry would have to find their offensive weapon. 10 games and 3 quarters, they would have to find an offensive weapon that hasn't been there for the previous games. But yeah, I think for any other offense, this game would still be within reach. We'd still be preaching hope. But at this point, this offense has just been abysmal. I mean, we're going to see much of the same as throw it downfield. But
yeah,
this is rough.
Yeah, they're still under 100 yards total on the evening, and while their offense has really struggled, a lot of that also needs to go to the effort of the Santa Fe defense. 3 times Terry had the ball deep in Santa Fe territory. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. I just want to go ahead and thank everybody who has helped contribute it to this outstanding football season of ours, from the guys who get here early and stay late, guys on the camera, everyone involved here at Clear Life Media have been all district performers here all season long, and with 4:54 to go, we just want to take time out and say thank you, and we also want to say thank you to the fans as well for your support here during the 2024 season.
Absolutely. Thank you to everyone involved. Say thank you to see an errant pass there. Thank you to the fans. Thank you to the people that follow us on social media. We see all of you tuning in, chiming in, commenting, liking. Everything that you guys do, we could not do it without you. We could not do it without the sponsors. Brandon and I, we're just the talking heads. We show up a little later than everybody else. Full disclosure, we show up, we get our notes ready, we mind our own business, we sit up in these nice air-conditioned booths. But thank you to the crew, getting here early, to everyone who shows up early, gets out there in the heat and the sweats and everything else, and puts this all together. We couldn't do it without them. So thank you guys, for everyone here at Clear Life Media. And if you have any other sports, high school, any level events you want us to cover, let us know. Clear Life Media, clearlifemedia.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. You see the first completed pass.
No, actually he dropped that one. That was Thomas not able to hold on to that
one. But yeah, let us know. We would love to be part of your event. We are always looking to expand our community here at Clear Life Media, and be sure to reach out. Thank you so much to everyone, and share us out. Thank you. It's been a phenomenal year of high school football. It's my favorite time of the year, Brandon.
No doubt about it. It is indeed my favorite. A passionate mind for years, and we go on and end this season, and for others, they're about to head off to the road to Arlington. Pass is complete to Williams. He'll break past one defender, and it'll be stopped short of the first down, tackled at around the 43-yard line. So he'll gain about 8 on that play.
Yeah, and a little bit of enthusiasm, but that's you see kind of the way he walks back to the huddle. He's got his arms down, his head's hung low. I mean, the energy is just not there. Even after you make a big play, you stiff arm the man out of bounds, big play, but it's just, you kind of feel that energy of like Santa Fe is bringing the intensity, and Terry is just looking to get back on the bus right now.
4th down, quick throw, ball incomplete, and that is an incomplete pass, and a late flag is thrown. I don't think it will impact the play. It'll be a post-possession foul. Sportsmanlike conduct on Santa Fe, as there is a man down, and it's the quarterback. He's going to limp himself back off to the sidelines. We'll kind of see what the referees do with this. I believe it's going to be a post-possession foul against Santa Fe that will take them back 15.
Yeah, it's something to look for. Yeah, Santa Fe first down. So it came after the play was over, as you said. Good call, Brandon. But yeah, and that's one of those, as a coach, you have to start, especially for players that you're going to be seeing next year, you have to start instilling that mindset of discipline. Yes, you are up 26-13 with 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the season. But going into next year, what kind of mindset do you want to have? Do you want to do the little things, the details right? Do you want to make sure that you're doing, everything well going into the off season, into the next season, into training camp, et cetera, et cetera? Every little detail, how you do anything is how you do everything.
Oh, no doubt. And for Blake Ryder and his staff, the 2025 season will start Monday morning. I'll say goodbye to the seniors here tonight, but over the weekend, they'll start getting the wheels grinding, getting ready for the 2025 season. A lot of these kids are going to be heading off playing either basketball or running track or baseball as football season ends here in Santa Fe and also ends here for Terry. And for Santa Fe, it's going to end on a high note, as it looks like we've got a new quarterback in there, number 14, Slade Glada, sophomore quarterback. Gets the handoff, and we're going to get to see some of the youngsters at a huge play down the middle of the field. It is going to be a touchdown for Blake Mancuso, 71 yards.
My goodness, he's been looking to break it all game long. He's been just waiting for the seam, waiting to find his moment. And Mancuso busts off a big one. Huge yardage there, huge play, and sealing the deal for Santa Fe.
Explosive run, good effort by the defensive back for Terry. That was number 3, Imran Lalani, just couldn't catch up with him. 71-yard touchdown, 3rd touchdown of the night for Mancuso, as the kick is going to be up and the kick is going to be good. 4:14 to go here in the ball game, and you can go ahead and put this one in the books. Santa Fe with a commanding 33-13 lead as Mancuso goes 71 yards for his 3rd touchdown in his last game as an Indian.
Thank you, Ryan Massa Realtor, for sponsoring the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media. Ryan is a realtor specializing in first-time home buyers and relocations to the Texas Gulf Coast region. Finding your tomorrow home today. Learn more on Facebook at Massa Realtor.
Hi, my name is Evelyn, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Welcome back, folks. The Clear Life Media Game of the Week. And folks, Santa Fe has all but sealed this deal. 33-13 off a huge score from Blake Mancuso.
The junior with his 3rd touchdown of the night, and it's a high kickoff to be Phil Shaw, trying to find some room, not going to get much of anything. He is going to be stopped at around the 26-yard line.
And you hate to say as a coach that you gave up on your team or you started playing to, get out of there. But at this point, do you just run the ball? Do you just run the ball and let the clock run? I might be thinking, with my fan headset on here, but at the same time, like, your offense has not been able to get anything going. Some of the points you've given up have been off of pick sixes at this point. So what do you call as a coach here? I mean, nothing is working.
I think that if I'm the Cherry head coach, my mindset would be try to get as many of my returning players on the field as possible. Let them use the last 4 minutes and 6 seconds to prove to me that they want to be better next season. Show me some fire, show me some heart. Yeah, we're going to lose this game, but let's go out on a good note. See if we can get a touchdown here.
That's a good mindset to have, Brandon.
Dot play, and it's a carry to Wheeler, and Wheeler is going to get the ball to around the 30-yard line. And he's at 31, and there's a man down on the field. Go ahead and take the break. 3 minutes, 51 seconds to go here in the ball game. Santa Fe in control, leading 33-13 on the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
Live in Santa Fe for the Clear Life Media Game of the Week.
Has a first down, got a block, is going to score!
Don't be surprised. Insurance companies offer bad deals for injury claims. And many lawyers, they take the bad deal, they move on to the next case.
Mitchell is going to be stuffed.
You have a choice. Hire a lawyer who will do the work. Set the tone against the insurance companies so that you get the max for your injury case. So call Lone Star Injury Attorneys, where we do the work. We punish the insurance companies when they give bad deals. Lone Star Injury Attorneys is a proud sponsor of the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Welcome back, folks. Clear Life Media Game of the Week. Players walking off the field under his own power. That is always good news. You know, and that's really the real name of the game here, as we're kind of in, sometimes they call it garbage time. I just like to think of it as winding things down, but you just don't want to see anybody get hurt. You just want to send everybody home happy. Win or lose, something you can recover from the next day, a little sore, a little beat up. And let's just get everybody home.
Let's get everybody home so we can go home, as it's second down and 7. Second and 6 officially at the 31-yard line. And it's going to be Thomas not getting much of anything. That play got smashed as Beard, one of the Indians there on the stop.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that Santa Fe defense is still playing hard. You know, it's one of those things, the effort they put forth every game is not reflected always in their record. They're 3-6 this year, about to go to 4-6, but they play with such determination for all 4 quarters, the entire minute that they're out there, entire second that they're out there. If there's a second left on the clock, Santa Fe is going to give it their all, give it their intensity. And, you know, they're still seeing that here, as even these little run plays where they're up 20 points in the 4th quarter are still getting stuffed.
Third down coming up. Stoppage at play.
Going to be a flag, most likely a false start or a legal procedure.
Yeah, 3:09 to go here in the ball game. And it's looking like they're just going to go Wildcat the rest of the way here, as it looks like it's going to be a rotation between Thomas, number 4, and Blaine, number 1. Flag is against Terry, and it's going to take them back to their 26-yard line. So 3rd and long, they've got to get the ball to the 37-yard line, so make it a 3rd down and 13 to go here.
And we were kind of joking around about the wheels feeling like they're falling off and sputtering across the goal line. And then you put in a backup quarterback and you throw the pick six, and you know it's the spare tire that blew out, and you're just like, I just can't get anything going this, you know, today. Today's just not my day. This year's just not my year. But, you know, like you said, it's the right mindset, though. Put your backups in, put your underclassmen in, and let them get some momentum. Let them get some reps right now when it matters.
And it is going to be Blaine, and Blaine won't be able to get much of anything. He's going to lose yardage on that play. That is a loss of yards that's going to take them back to the 21-yard line. So a loss of 3 makes it 4th and awful long. Then you figure, why the heck not go for it?
Yeah, might as well. I mean, they've already, you know, they're down 20, 33-13. You might as well just attempt it and just let your offense get out there and play. The punters had enough practice for tonight.
You know, looks like they are going to bring the punting unit in.
Oh, to each their own.
2:14 and counting here in the ball game.
My goodness.
As clock winding down, Santa Fe 4-6 to end the season. But you look at their roster, they've got a lot coming back. Mason Norman and Blake Mancuso are amongst several of their returners for next season. And it's a young squad. It's a squad that, they're going to lose, obviously, some seniors, but there's also a lot of talent coming back on this squad. We got to see some of it tonight. Atkins with the touchdown on the pick six. Jaden Bailey at linebacker making a few big stops here and there. Got several of the offensive linemen coming back next season as well. So not the way that the Indians would want to end their season. They were hoping that maybe they can get at least one more game out of here. But nonetheless, it's a great way to end the season at home with the fans, being able to cherish a win to go off on a good note.
Yeah, no doubt about it. The seniors come back and managed to pick up a win. You always want to go out with a positive note. Remember, football is something that was a positive, especially at this level. Most of these guys aren't going to be going on and playing at a higher level. There's nothing wrong with that. But at least you end it with a cherry on top, But, yeah, like you said, a lot of the skill position players, the quarterback, the halfback, they're all coming back next season. And that's going to be something to look for. Is next year they're going to have a senior latent team.
Oh, and a senior latent team with a lot of experience will go a long way towards making the Indians a competitive team in for a playoff spot. Punt is up. It's a wobbler that is going to take a bit of a bounce. That the Indians had it. Number 15, Andrew Gonzalez just kind of, hold on to it. Not realizing that you can run with that. You can run.
Oh, my goodness. Just managed to catch it. He's not used to, not used to being back there as the return man. He just said, hey, look, I found the football, guys. Do you need this? Just, that's that kind of minute 42nd left in the season mindset. He's thinking about getting home.
So 1:40 to go. Ball spotted at the Terry 32-yard line. We'll see as to whether or not the Indians will get a couple of run plays in, or maybe a run play and then let the clock wind down.
Yeah, I think that's got to be the mindset. Just run the ball one or two times. Mancuso, Peshatek, get everybody home.
And it looks like they're just going to go victory formation. Smart. Make sure no one gets hurt. As we'll just get a couple of kneel downs that will take us to the end of this game and the end of our season here at Clear Life Media. Again, want to thank everybody involved, from the guys in the truck, cameramen, everyone that has helped make this broadcast possible here in the 2024 season.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You guys hear our voices, but it is a crew of people, a whole truck that rolls up, and they operate 7 days a week at Clear Life Media. Thank you to everyone. Thank you guys for watching. And folks, stick around. When the clock hits 0, we've got one final interview with Miss Caitlin Pristine. So stick around. We're going to hear from Coach Blake Ryder, going to hear what he has to say. But this is going to be it, folks. We are winding down our season with this kneel down.
We'll get one more kneel down as the season ends. Santa Fe will go to 4-6 on the year, 2-5 in district play. Terry will go to 2-8, 1-6 in district play. As we see the clock down at 38 and just tick on down as one last snap for the Indians. And if you're going to end your season, why not end it in victory formation?
That's no better place to end it as the clock will tick down. Once again, folks, the Clear Life Media Game of the Week. Folks, if you just stick with us, Caitlin Pristine will be interviewing Coach Blake Ryder. As you see there, that will be our final score, 33-13, Santa Fe over Terry. You want to hear
we'll wait for handshakes for the coaches.
Gotta pay the proper respect to the other team you just went to battle with. Then we got to sit down and have a conversation with Miss Caitlin Pristine.
There you go. So Coach Blake Ryder ending the regular season on a good note. 33-13 again, the final here in Santa Fe. We'll go down a couple of seconds. We'll go ahead and get Blake Ryder again. 33-13 is your final score. With the Indians going to go 4-6 on the year. Santa Fe defense really stepping up here this evening. As we're looking for Caitlin, Coach Ryder looking for Caitlin. See if we can get that connection going.
And there's a lot of folks down there on the field.
Oh, indeed. Last game of the season, a lot of happy faces. A lot of people wanting to just get the memories and cherish with the memories. As a lot of these senior ball players, like you said, they're playing their last game of the season, last game perhaps of their careers. You know, not a lot of these guys are going to go and play on the next level, but it's totally okay. You got the opportunity to play with your friends, make friends, you know, from the hot, sweaty days in August here to this final moment. You became a family, and despite the way the games might have gone, you still go out with a smile on your face.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You learned how to, you learned how to play with the team, and win or lose, you learned how to stick through it as a team. And that's what matters. Those are life skills.
No doubt.
That's what you take it to the next level, not just of football, but of life. We are waiting. It's Caitlin Pristine. You see there Coach Blake Ryder giving one last talk to his team, and he is going to talk to Miss Pristine.
Coach Ryder, he's gathering the guys one last time as a unit together, as obviously seniors playing their last game. He gets one last opportunity to talk with these guys that he's had, raising them up from sub-varsity to varsity. And they have learned, and while, again, they won't make it to the playoffs this season, it's still a pretty good season for the Indians. 4 wins in the season on a high note that allows them to carry that momentum going into the 2025 season.
Yeah, and that's the way you got to play. Those underclassmen are going to come back. They know what it's like to have that losing season the year before. They're going to come in with hunger for the next season. Got to believe that's going to be the message all off season for Coach Blake Ryder to this team. As we said, it's going to be Senior Layton next year, so expect big things from the Santa Fe team. And I know Clear Life Media is going to be back to call some of these games. Santa Fe, one of our absolute favorite places to come to.
Oh, God, no doubt. Anytime we come to Santa Fe, it's always a good thing. The community is always so welcome. Everyone in the community, the ISD, the coaching staff, the players, everyone makes us feel like we're at home.
Absolutely. Once again, we are just waiting for Coach Blake Ryder to finish speaking with his players, and we will get an exclusive word from him. Exclusive only to Clear Life Media. Hear exactly his thoughts as he closes out his season here.
Yes, I do. Okay. Well, I've got to head off. I have double duty with the Galveston Daily News. It has been an honor, guys. I appreciate it, and we'll see you down the road. Clay,
Thank you,
always,
Brandon.
my friend.
Absolutely.
Always.
Always a pleasure, Brandon.
Indeed.
We await patiently. All right, let's hear from Miss Caitlin Pristine with Coach Blake Ryder.
Hey everyone, it's Caitlin Pristine, and I'm back with Clear Life Media tonight. I have Coach Ryder. Coach Ryder, you seem so impressed with your guys tonight. There was a touchdown in the fourth quarter. How did this make you feel to get this win?
Well, you always want to finish with a win. You know, it's tough when you're not in the playoffs to go into off-season with a loss. And, you know, these guys, they made the game a little closer than we wanted it to be, but they pushed through at the end. And this game was all about the seniors, and they've given this program everything that they have, and I'm so proud of them, and I love them.
Thank you, Coach. Back to you, Clay.
Thank you so much, Caitlin. Once again, your final score, Santa Fe 33-13 over the Terry Rangers. For everyone here at Clear Life Media, for Brandon Williams, I am Clay Roberts. Thank you so much for joining us for this season of high school football. We hope to see you next time here at Clear Life Media.
You have shown us the power of dedication and passion in every movement, and your presence here has made each game a true celebration. Behind each piece of equipment, each hard-won yard, each beat of the drum, and each cheer stands a dedicated team of coaches who make all this possible. To our football coaches, thank you for countless hours spent in preparation, studying film, strategizing plays, and leading practices day after day. You've invested not only your expertise, but also your hearts, molding these players into young men of character, instilling values that will carry them far beyond the field. Your influence reaches well beyond the game, and tonight we acknowledge the sacrifices you've made, often behind the scenes, to create a season full of unforgettable moments and lessons. To our coaches for cheer, band, and the bells, your dedication to excellence shines through every performance. You spend countless hours preparing routines, perfecting music, and guiding our young athletes and performers to bring their very best to every Friday night. Your efforts, too, often go unseen, but they create the foundation for a game day experience that brings our community together. You not only taught skills and routines, but also encouraged pride, confidence, and the unity. Your impact extends beyond the sidelines, shaping young leaders and creators who make us all proud. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to direct your attention to the end zone as our seniors take their final walk across this field. This is a moment for all of us to reflect on the impact they've had on this team, this school, and this community. This is a moment to thank them for the memories they've given us, the friendships they've formed, and the way they represent Indian pride. Please join in showing these seniors the appreciation and respect they've earned. Let's hear it for the class of 2025. Seniors, cheerleaders, band, bells, and all who supported this journey. Thank you for every tackle, every run, every note, every cheer. You have left a mark on this field and on each of us. Walk proud, knowing that you've done yourselves, your coaches, and this community proud.